I did think Sophia and Nira could still be good friends.
Everybody attack the dragon.
Stop attacking my dragon.
It's technically not even there right now.
That's why I was attacking it. It's just for fun.
Functionality.
Making sure my longbow still works.
Can you delete my dragon so everybody stops attacking it? Specifically, Evelyn.
I was just about to roll.
Alright. Well, who remembers what happened last time?
A lot of traveling.
A lot of train traveling. A lot of talking. A lot of ring shopping.
A lot of yapping.
Whoa, not a lot.
Shopping.
A lot of romance.
Yeah.
Lots of hidden secrets.
Yeah, you turned this into an RP party.
A lot of
real Hegada
I'm good
Hagada.
with it. Hagada.
I will never not laugh at that. If I do, I've been replaced. So keep that in mind.
We traveled by train. We are on our way currently to find a Forgotten Depot and an Ancient Arbiter and something in Skyhold. We have gotten off the train in Gotha because that's as far as it goes. And here we are.
On our way to Doghold. And to find out what secrets you have here.
Oh, I don't imagine they're secrets.
Are there wanted posters?
Right, let me...
Not anymore.
Okay.
Let me set the scene.
Days is playing Assassin's Creed, ripping them all off.
You guys have all gotten off the train in Gotha. You took a 24 or a 48-hour journey. Straight on. A long time on a train. You were given a couple times to stop, but I do believe you left in the morning, and therefore it would be very, very early in the morning, probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, twilight time when you got there.
I'm sorry, did you say twilight time? Because
Yeah.
there's time zones, or like... I'm just kidding.
Early morning twilight, I mean. The city's pretty quiet. It's a lot smaller than the big city. It's a lot smaller even than like Lunaria or Yatha. It's a pretty small town. There's some people who are up and about in the morning, you know, doing their rounds. The market hasn't necessarily opened yet, but you see, you know, some people maybe getting ready for their stores to open them up. Some people, you know, who get up this early. But yeah, I suppose what is your guys' plans? If you'll take a look on the map, I did mark a couple locations, possible locations for the Forgotten Depot that you would have been tipped off to. You guys said that you were taking a magic carriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a 4th level spell, and Hazel has a look for it.
With your magic carriage, it is still a 3-day journey to Chateau.
Train goes fast.
Yeah.
It's a bullet train.
It's a very fast. It's a magic train. Yeah.
Carriage goes 13 miles an hour at a fast pace, which is also very fast, but you know,
it is also enhanced
fast
by the road that it is on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a 3-day journey.
Are we doing anything in the town before we head out, or are we just heading out immediately?
I'm assuming that maybe one of those shops opening this early might be a nice bakery.
Yeah, correct.
I'm gonna swing in there, get us all a nice breakfast for our first day on the road.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, they have
I am
all
just
sorts
Abuela
of
up following.
stuff. Mainly like fruit tarts and donuts this early if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll however many of each of those things I can get with 8 gold.
Probably a lot.
So the fruit tarts are 2 silver apiece. I put one there, and then the donuts are 5 copper apiece. So
Oh, I'll just get one of each of those for everyone, and I'll give them 8 gold as a tip. They're like 8 gold
I
total.
put
the
2 of
rest is
them
a tip.
on your character sheet. You can add the amounts
Yeah.
and then divvy them out. It is a bitter, chilly morning. Snow clings to everything, as there are a number of people who are up this early just clearing the streets of the nightly snow.
Are there any vegetable stands open?
The market is not necessarily open yet.
Okay.
Drink it.
Is it-
I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Does the fire genocides of this town, do they look like they're like, melting snow, like those drive-by snow blowers?
A little bit. There are people using fire spells to melt snow.
Laurel, everywhere she goes, will casually just produce flame everything she touches or everywhere she walks, just purposely, so that way she's not stepping in snow.
Okay.
Asking for a friend, does lightning bolt melt snow?
Mm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that, friend.
You're welcome.
So we could just say Hazel picked up the vegetables that she needed for her spell back in the last city, if you'd like, rather than us wait around for the fucking market to open.
Did you
'Cause
say
the
that
spell
you
needs
bought
the
vegetables last time for the
No,
trip?
then we can wait around. Or she could steal something. I don't know, and leave a gold.
Deal?
You
I
guys,
steal.
you guys can
Pay
wait
for
around
it,
until
pay
the
for it.
market opens. It'd probably only be like an hour and a half or so.
Oh yeah. Okay, then we'll wait.
I'm pretty good at
Yes.
stealing.
I need it for the spell.
If you just need to not steal stuff, I could just buy it for you.
I mean, I was gonna pay for it anyway, just before they were open. You know, but if we're okay with hanging out for 90 minutes, then Hazel will go buy some vegetables at that point.
Just to make everybody feel. Oh, God, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'm really confused how I somehow sent you like 5 things, Aaron, but I swear I only sent you 2. I'm very confused.
My game might have glitched, that's why.
You should have each got one of each thing. If you got more than that, just make sure you only have one.
I
Oh,
have
no,
one of
I
each
got 2.
thing.
I got 2 donuts.
Oh yeah, just take one.
Deleted.
If anybody didn't get a donut or a tart, let me know. Other than
Item
Safi.
glitch. Item
Oh.
glitch.
1 donut, 1 tart. Okay. Aren't we like the 1% in this universe, though?
Not
With
maybe
how
the
much money we have?
1%, but like we're like upper middle, I think, at this point for sure.
I mean,
Feel
don't
like-
we have a house servant? I feel like that's not upper middle.
That feels like upper.
You guys are upper class.
Just upper,
For
yeah.
sure.
I just want to become the 1%. So I have
As
no
far as-
justification for my stealing anymore.
As far as Hazel's concerned, this is how everyone outside of the forest lives, because that's all she knows. So this
You've
is
seen a
normal
lot
now.
of society.
I'm just gonna start kicking snow around.
I vote for just like taking it and leaving money
There
in a
you
little
go.
pouch.
The market stall for you.
Can you watch where you're kicking that snow, please?
I make a snowball.
Not even because I
I
know
was
that
about
you're
to
worried
say,
about it,
oh,
but I
man.
immediately kick snow in your direction.
Yeah. That's
I
like
w-
a surefire way to like fucking make sure.
Evelyn makes a snowball and throws it at Dianara.
Can you guys see the merchant?
Dayanira.
Yep.
Okay.
And a
Do I
snowball
notice?
fight ensues.
Do I notice Dianara acting weird in Gotha, or do they seem pretty normal?
Fairly normal. She just has the umbrella up. She's making and pitching snowballs with one hand.
Damn.
And somehow still beating Evelyn. It's really weird.
Blind
There
is
is a
never.
marked amount of holding back, I will definitely say.
Okay.
There you go. Is that enough? Is that enough options?
Yes, I'm just gonna say I bought one and it is something else, if anyone cares.
Bought what?
It's this type of broccoli.
Mm?
I got a look in mind.
Okay.
Oh no.
I can hang on. I can put broccoli in there.
Okay. This is very important. We have to keep this, you know.
There you go.
If
Broccoli.
Hey,
you
look at that.
like to waltz with tomato.
Oh,
my
God,
God.
don't.
Listen, I'll start doing.
Don't.
No!
As long as
We
nobody
got
here's
a
looking at
show.
me funny, I'm not looking at them funny.
Why don't? So everybody at this marketplace, I'd like for you guys to make me an investigation or a perception check.
I have a question about Gotha, actually.
Mhm.
Have I heard rumor of a masked crusader in this town? Known as the Dark Knight?
The Spectre.
That is. Hang on? Did I roll a natural 20 on this? Oh, for investigation, not perception. So technically, it actually should have been 27, not 21.
Hazel, you notice that immediately as you walk into this marketplace, there are 100% wanted posters of Deianira plastered on the walls. And specifically, it looks like in this specific marketplace, of all places, there was a sort of like skirmish or battle that happened at one point, but even you can't really discern whether or not that was an invasion attempt or something that happened here. But clearly, this marketplace has seen a lot of blood. And as a result of it, there's really not that many market stalls open right now. Either because of the season or just because of, like, there's just not that many people who sell goods here.
Dianara, is it Dianara?
Deianira.
Did I say it right?
Dayanira.
Dayanira. God damn it. Here's in her head. You might want to get a cloak with a hood. There's a lot of art of you on the walls here.
There is no connection. You won't be
Okay.
able to speak to her in her head.
Okay. Then she's just gonna not touch her, cause you know she doesn't like to get touched. So she's gonna kind of like step in front of her and kind of point at one of them and say, "I think you might want to cover yourself with something. I think you're a bit famous here."
Are you saying
Do
this
the
out loud?
posters have a
Yeah,
do the
I
posters
have to.
have a value associated with them? Like Nira goes over and like looks at one of the posters.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
As you guys look over one of these posters, it does have they do seem kind of old. And there are other wanted posters around as well. She's not the only one. And hers do seem pretty old. But it does seem that at one point or another there was around a 1,200 gold bounty for the capture and detainment of said person.
Is that it? That's all I'm worth?
Is
Even
this-
less to the magistrate, don't you worry.
The picture of her is grotesque. It is a fanged beast with you know, snarling.
Is that what you look like normally?
No?
She
Still,
looks
you might
like
want
this
to,
normally.
put a cloak over your head just so we can get out of here without a
I'm
lot of
gonna
trouble.
I'm gonna walk up to Dinara and pat them on the shoulder
Mm.
and
You are
cast
immediately
invisibility.
going to get punched.
There's a reason Hazel didn't grab her shoulder.
Yeah.
And I need to emphasize what is happening here. It is so reflexive. I am not
Go ahead.
sorry.
Yeah. No. Ow. This is gonna hurt. That that hits.
You sure?
Just barely.
And I need you to, first of all, you're pushed 5 feet. Then I need you to make a strength save.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, are you a monk?
Crusher, yes.
No crusher. No crusher.
Not Crusher, you just. Oh my god.
So you're pushed 5 feet. And then
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to reduce it to 4.
there is an extra bit of damage here. An extra d6 of force. And the strength save, you had to beat a DC 18, or you're pushed an additional 10 feet, so you're pushed 15 feet away.
Well, the important thing is we're not panicking. So.
Don't touch me.
I was trying to cast invisibility on you, dumbass.
I can do it myself.
You can cast spells?
Puts up a middle finger. And then becomes invisible.
Oh. Well, fuck you too, I guess. Do we wanna... You know... There's an old trick in the book, like, gaming the system to get a bounty, then breaking the person out of prison, and fleeing.
Do we need 1,200 gold that badly right now?
No.
Now it's kind of fun.
I mean, you open it to the group. What do you? I'm not gonna say no on behalf of everyone, but
I think it's best we just keep moving.
I'm in
Fair enough.
agreement.
As we head towards the gates, Mira, you'll notice Evelyn like almost perfectly follows you, like just right behind you, almost as if like creating a lane that people would try to avoid if walking in the street.
Fair enough.
But she does stay relatively close to you, but not touching.
All right, so we are headed out of town then?
And once they get outside, Hazel will cast a spell, and the broccoli that she uses, I feel like the carriage kind of looks like it. So it kind of looks like that, but with like a little seat in the front and little doors with a window in it. And of course, we know it's not horses pulling the thing, but it is a couple of these. If it'll post the video.
Hedgehog!
You massive hedgehogs.
No, it's not a hedgehog. It's a couple of large hyraxes. So the entire time you guys are hearing what that video sounds like from the front of the carriage.
What is it with you and obscure animals?
Hedgehogs aren't
Love
obscure.
it.
Sonic. But yeah, that's what you guys are hearing the whole time. She would have done hedgehogs, but honestly, I just want. Oh my god, how am I already forgetting how to pronounce it? Nira's. I want Nira to be able to ride them, and giant quills are not the most comfortable thing to sit on. So. So that's what you
Nira's
guys hear from the front of the carriage.
immediately riding one.
Yeah.
All right. So the path out of town. As you guys start to leave, it's around 6 in the morning, we'll say. The sun's up. You know, the town behind you has begun its day, and the path ahead of you cuts through winding, hilly plains that seem to drag ever onward. Your next stop is 3 days away, along a well-trodden golden brick road, for lack of better terms, that does seem to literally hasten your movements. The moment that your spectral horses hit the yellow pavement, it literally magically enhances your movement. Relics of an old empire. If any of you would like to make...
see anything?
Can you not see anything?
I see
cannot
nothing.
Yeah,
I see nothing.
A big black
Yeah,
box.
same.
Oh.
Just black.
I thought I got
My
eyes that
silly.
worked.
We're trying a vignette for the first time, so it's my bad.
You know, those teeny
How
eyes.
do I...
Whoever was just writing, like, extended the map. That was weird.
Could
Oh yeah. Huh.
Damn.
type...
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Can you see now?
Is that a jackalope?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, the long road ahead of you extends between plains that seem to go on forever. The storm has seemed to stop now, but it is still a bitter cold. It's maybe 15, 20 degrees.
Or what does this even say?
I have become something.
I am keeping the umbrella facing the direction of the sun.
As you're riding your mighty steed.
Yes.
What are we doing on our first day of travel? As I said, if any of you would like to make history checks, I know we talked about the Numian Empire last time, and I think we actually might have already done this about the roads. But if you would like to make a history check, if any of you...
I'd like to keep my eyes out for any bandits or anything inside the road.
Fuck.
Yeah, Hazel. Again, you do know a lot more than everyone else, it seems. The old Numian Alliance was a congregation of mostly bird-based races, Aarakocra, and the other ones.
The other ones.
That all held independent nations around Skyhold, which was their main attraction. That big lighthouse in Skyhold that is supposed to lead travelers to the city across the plains.
But is currently dim.
It has been gone for quite a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. These roads were ancient. These roads are probably, you know, with a 20, that these roads are probably around 2,500, 3,000 years old.
Damn.
But they stand the test of time. They are well trodden because they seemingly do not need to be kept. The weeds do not grow between them. The elements do not seem to cling to the road. There's no snow like on the bricks. It does pile up on either side at points to form like mounds around it, almost like almost as tall as the carriage at points. But it doesn't stay on the roads. The roads are clear. The magic of this ancient alliance still holds to this day.
Fancy. Hazel's idly telling that to people whether or not they're listening or not while she's looking out the window. And playing with, Hedgehog.
Hedgehog singular now. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was the same hedgehog, just kind of duplicated. But there is just one now. And Winston Churchquill, the real hedgehog that stays at the house.
Winston Churchquill.
Yeah.
Yes, he and the robot are getting along nicely.
Nice.
Can I keep my eyes out for bandits while we're trotting along? Or anything that looks suspicious?
For sure. What's everybody
Make
else
sure.
doing on this first day?
you've ever seen a person lazy ride a horse, that's what Nears is doing. She's like laying against the back of this Hyrax, the Hyrax horse, um,
Hyrax horse, yeah.
and like has the umbrella up. It looks more like a turtle shell. She just has it kind of over her
Yeah.
body, and she's just laying against the animal as they ride. She is not looking out. She's not doing anything. Just along for the ride.
Surprisingly comfortable.
Right, somebody roll me a d20 for this first day.
Yo, Dinara, newest person in the party. First D20.
All right, D20.
It's the 20-sided one.
Four.
Encounter.
4 ancient dragons.
Four
Laurel's best
ancient
friends.
dragons, and you're all dead.
Laurel's best friends.
Oh yeah, fuck. God.
Where the heck is my thing?
So, Dinara, you got any nicknames, or people just call you Dinara?
What about Dee Dee?
It's
Never
pronounced
easy.
Dayanira.
Towards the end
Thank
of
you.
that first day, that snowstorm picks back up. And it's 0 or below by the time that night has fallen. Do you guys stop and make a camp, or do you continue to ride on?
We're gonna stop and make a camp because exhaustion is a pain.
Oh, Cole, by the way, you gain 5 stress.
While we're in the carriage, we have full cover from external effects.
Cole, you gain 5 stress.
Damn.
God.
I tried. I tried.
This is psychological.
Uh,
It doesn't matter.
What's it called? If we ride on, we could be the riders of the storm. But if we stop, we won't get exhaustion.
No.
I cannot magically make a dwelling at the moment, so we'll have
I mean,
to
we all got
set up
tents.
stuff. We'll have to set up tents. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 2-person tent for Safia and I.
I have a 2-person tent as well.
I believe I also have one.
And then also, while we are setting up camp, can I also do
Those of you who are
like
setting,
alchemy retrieval?
yeah, sure. Those of you who are setting up your tents in this harsh environment, I need you to make me survival checks.
Nira is not setting up a tent because she doesn't have one. She is literally punching down trees
You just
and
sleep in the
is
cart,
building
right?
a bonfire.
The cart is 24 hours, by the way, so
Well, then she's
we will
sleeping in the
still have it. Actually, Hazel will recast it that night, so when she wakes up, she still has her level 4 spell slot.
Okay.
So she'll recast it.
So we'll have it
All
till
right, yeah.
tomorrow night. That works.
You guys are able to set up your tents here. It is going to be a pretty cold night, though.
Let's see. Yeah, because time passes normally here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'll be 24 hours.
Those of you who were Evelyn, if you were so inclined, with your 19 survival check, you're pretty confident that you could build an igloo out of one of the snowbanks.
Pretty dope.
I think I'd rather spend my time doing the alchemy gathering.
Okay.
What is this grassland?
This would be Since it is the middle of the winter,
I choose Arctic.
you're gonna choose Arctic, yeah. Because things are gonna be pretty
Damn.
sparse out.
There are only 2 options here.
You're in the Arctic. It's a frozen tundra out here, in a blistering storm.
I mean, we're in the grasslands,
I
but it
get
is
nothing
blizzard.
in here.
Oof.
So I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna find you anything. It's barren out here. You're pretty glad you bought food.
Could Hazel take a look around as well?
Go ahead.
Just an herbalism kit roll?
It would be that, yeah.
Oh, you can do it through. Nice, that's a great roll. You can do it through the downtime activities, and it'll like automatically give you
Yeah.
the item that you gather.
Okay. Okay. Where is Arctic? That's right. It says I'm missing an herbalism kit, even though I just rolled it. Interesting.
Hmm.
Do I not actually have the item?
You might have rolled the proficiency and not the
I
item.
guess maybe it's the proficiency and not the item. Oh, I forgot. Trying to import items crashes all my shit.
You have the proficiency and not the item on your thing. Is that what you're saying?
It's possible, yeah.
Let's see. Hazel. I think it's the other
Which is
way
weird.
around.
I've gathered before. That's the funny part.
Likely something you did have, you just never actually added it to your sheet.
Yeah, maybe.
You do have the proficiency. And
Oh god, I have to restart my whole.
you have an unidentified herbalism kit. That's weird. The fuck is that? What do you mean?
Interesting.
Identify that shit. There you go. It's identified now. Now try it.
Okay, I have to log back in. Hang on. I made the mistake of trying. I think it's maybe just because there's so many items. For some reason,
Could
it
be.
lagged my shit. I'll just handle it later. We can move on. I'll roll it in a sec.
Is there anything else anybody's doing as we're settling down for the night?
Sophia's gonna spend some time just playing her. She hasn't played in a bit.
What about your milk of the poppy?
You don't know about.
So everybody else has tents, and it's just Nira in the carriage.
Maybe?
Laurel doesn't have a tent.
Well, you
I
said
have
you did have a tent.
I have a 2-person. It's fine.
Does Taryn have a 10?
Terry left the tent back at home.
Oh my god.
So it's Taryn and Nira in the carriage.
Yep, he's gonna climb right on in. He's like, yeah. Hope you don't mind company, because
How you like the
I
new
left my
vision,
tent at home.
Faye? Like if
Oh, it just,
if you
looks normal.
if we turn her invisible.
Oh yeah, I can still see her.
Wait, hang on.
Probably only until she's within.
She
30
looks like a ghost to me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, so then we all see the same thing.
Hang on. Oh, it's because in this scene there's no token vision.
There's no
There's no token vision.
It's just
so there's no
daylight.
token vision at all. It's just daylight. So it won't matter. So the tremor sense isn't triggering. But if you'll see in the next scene that it's
Okay.
different now.
Wait, everyone still has tremor sense?
She does still
Up
have
to
tremor
30 feet,
sense.
yeah.
Up to 30 feet.
But you got eyes.
That was part of the deal.
Yeah,
That's
but I
doesn't go
played without
away.
them for 9 levels, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I think we started at level 2, so 8 levels.
Okie dokie.
Taryn will be the only one that then sees Nira pull out. There's like a little flap on the chest piece of her clothing that she flips up and unzips a little pouch in the chest, and she pulls out a little vial of like a clear pinkish liquid, and she drinks it and just crushes the glass in her hand.
It's metal as hell.
I don't. I don't want to pry, but that
It's medicine. I have to take it every week.
oh, are you all right?
Yes.
Do you have enough for this
I'm not
trip?
going to freak out and kill you or eat you in your sleep.
That's not what I'm concerned about. I just want to make sure you have enough for the trip. That's all.
Hopefully.
I hope you don't mind company, as he starts to get himself as comfortable as he can on the.
Stay on that side. Don't touch me.
You got it. Understood. And he kind of turns into the turns his back to you and just holds his arms up.
No.
All right. So if you're all going to bed, then you can all eat some food to gain your long rest. And then, are you taking shifts at all, or are you just going to bed?
We should do a watch, right?
Yeah, I'll do
I
first
don't-
watch.
I don't have my early riser anymore, so I do not do the 4-hour long rest.
Safia, I went ahead and removed the extra food that I got this morning for both of us.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll join you on first watch if no one else did already.
I will gladly take a watch by myself. But I'm gonna stay inside the tent and cast Arcane Eye out there and just like be real cute about it for the next 4 hours and just like have a little eyeball. just
There
run
are
around.
so many of you that you can just do a two watch, like a double watch. You know, you just have like some people who go to bed now, and then some people who get up early and sleep. You know.
Nero will still take a second watch because she's gonna wake up in the middle of the night anyway.
I can do the third.
So who's staying up and who's waking up early?
Sophia is knocked the fuck out.
I'll wake
I
up.
think
No.
Evelyn and I are taking first.
Hazel can wake up early.
I can wake up early
Nero
too.
will wake up early. Yeah.
How
Oh.
many of us are waking? Half of us are waking up
For
early.
people waking up early.
Left side if you're going to
Different
bed,
watches.
right side if you're going to sleep.
Wait,
Wait,
you said left if you're going to bed and right if you're going to sleep.
I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
Wait,
Left
Hang
left
on.
side if you're
Which one
going
is
to
the
bed,
watch?
right side if you're staying.
Okay, Evelyn and Mateo are taking first watch. Who's
Wait,
taking
what?
second watch?
Sorry, bad. My bad.
I am on second watch team.
Okay, so you
Okay.
are going to bed. What's Laurel doing?
Laura's just gonna stay in her tent then.
And stay
If
up.
there's enough, if there's enough people to watch, Laurel's staying inside.
I mean, Laurel does not do good with cold, even with the.
I mean, if
rest,
you
so.
guys just want to do Evelyn Mateo, stay up. That's totally fine. Because then that just means it's just Evelyn and Mateo sleeping for like 8 hours after this, though.
Well,
Basically.
Evelyn and Mateo are gonna take first watch, and Nura can get up early, right?
Right.
Yeah, yes, I'm getting up early to get the second watch in.
Oh, wait, are we just doing like a really long rest, like super long, by making it 2 rests instead of doing 3 watches?
That was my plan.
Oh. That just makes travel take a lot longer.
It's up to you. What do you
I mean,
guys
we
wanna
have
do?
here enough people. We could do 3.
If you
Yeah, I
wanna
think we
do
should
three,
just
Here,
do 3.
here, we'll do one first watch, second watch, third.
Okay.
Sophia's a druggie, so she's knocked out.
Hey, I'm gonna be on second and third watch technically, because
There you go.
Okie dokie. So.
Do I need to make any rolls for this since I already failed my addiction saving throw?
Do you have drugs?
Yes.
Then you
I
have to.
already
Then you know very well that you have to take one to long rest.
I did. I'm just asking if I also need to make a roll with it.
Yeah, make your roll.
I'm going to use 3 4th level spell slots and 2 3rd level spell slots to make a 4th level spell slot for Arcane Eye for 4 hours. Or how long is our watch?
It would be 4 hours.
Every watch is 2 hours.
Yeah. So I'll use four spell slots for Arcane Eye for 4 hours, and I just like tell Hazel, you could just stay inside and keep me warm, and I'll stare outside. Okay.
Sure.
We'll
Are
just
you-
sit here and talk for 4 hours.
Sure. She's still gonna try to pay attention, but yes.
During the watch with Evelyn, I actually wanted to talk to Evelyn a bit. So, how's seeing going?
I mean, it's pretty good. It's nice to be, like the train ride was actually kind of cool this time. All the other times it was really boring for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. This might sound kind of weird, but like beforehand, right? Like, Sophia would make like maps for me, and I could like, trace them with my fingers until I learned the layouts of the cities and the buildings and stuff. And like,
Oh yeah, there's like little macaroni things.
yeah, you got me with it that one time. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of missed that a little. I just like that little extra thing we always had.
Yeah.
Trying to find new things for that, but we keep getting wrapped up into the next quest that'll kill us.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to settle down. But that's sort of what I want to talk about. You been noticing Sophia acting a little weird lately?
Um, she's been a little more cuddly. I'm not gonna lie, but other than that, no. She still
No.
likes shiny things. She still likes to sleep. She still
There's
likes
some-
me.
Yeah. I don't know. Something just fell off. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it. I just, I don't know. How are things going with you two? Not that it's any of my business or any of that bullshit.
I think very well. I have been wanting to like, I don't know, talk with her more about like future and what,
You trying to wife her up?
I mean, I wouldn't say like I got the ring or anything, but
What are you saying?
I like to think about the future and it being with her, and less of y'all. No offense.
No, none taken. I don't know.
I will
This-
say, was not a fan of you at first. I've
Same.
gotten past it. Although you're, goddamn, at least you're not Laurel.
Laurel's not that bad. She's a kid. So. But, yeah, I guess same to you. You're not as bad as I thought you were. Pretty caring.
Yeah, I mean, ideally no one gets hurt. So if it's gonna be someone, I'd rather it be me. Although I'm not gonna lie, Nira looks like she could really, really take a lot of hits. So I'm not gonna be as worried.
I don't know. You're talking about getting serious with Safia, and you're out here wanting to risk your life. It's like, I know you spoke about retirement in Solara, but when is the limit? Where is it?
I kind of thought I hit it already. I think a lot of the decisions I've made up to this point in the magistrate were not my own.
Tell me about it.
And I think I'd like to fix that. So if I can do that on my own, and we can work with Yusuf and Alisane to maybe make the magistrate a little bit better. I think I'd like to make that decision. But I still see a lot of flaws with them. So hopefully we can make it a lot better,
I don't know. It's just not about who you work for at the end of the day. It's like when you've got people you care about out there. It's like, it's this line of work that you can't do. I mean,
Yeah, but
What
like
happens if you don't come home?
here's the thing, right? Like, if I do leave, maybe Sophia and I go back to North Azure, and I'm still living under the Magistrate's influence, and we all know that if the war gets bad enough, we're gonna get the call to come back, so might as well do what we can to make it better. Maybe I stay in good enough shape that I don't die in the war, and then we get to move on. But I mean, um, there's no winning, to be truth be told. I mean, the people who are winning right now are the people not involved, and even some of them lost.
I don't fucking know. I'm just tired of this stupid fucking war and these stupid fucking politics.
I can say the same about the war. The politics, I guess even if I retire, I'm getting more into that end. So, because I've got to help North Azure, they're struggling. Magistrate's not helping; they're making it kind of worse. And their resolution to the problem is also not one I agree with. And I don't think the people there really fully agree with.
I think Willem's a nice guy, but I think he's just as much a warmonger as the rest of them idiots. But I don't see this ever ending.
I don't think Willen's making the decisions.
He's fucking leading the magistrate. Who else is making decisions? You think there's some shadow council behind him?
I think they is just a council. There's 7 of them. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't.
They're called the 7.
Well, yeah, I know there's the 7, but there's generally like a chair of the council who has final say.
Plot twist, they're all Severus.
Yeah, there was a head in charge, and you guys explained it that she got ripped through the void. So now it's
Well, I
the
thought
7.
Willem took that place as the person in charge.
No, not to my knowledge. That would be crazy. I talked to him way too disrespectfully, if so.
God, am I completely off my knocker right now?
I mean, so there was. You guys know that there was a letter that was written by Talora that was instructions for if she were to ever fall, or if she were to fall specifically in the invasion. And the letter that was written ascribed specifically that in her absence that the 7 would sit, a full 7, that was with the new addition of Alisane Caraway and Willen to complete the 7.
Okay, I completely misunderstood. Ignore everything I just said then.
Sorry, buddy.
Or
it's
have said it and
complicated.
just be wrong and be confused.
Yeah. Well, fuck me sideways. I completely misunderstood who Willen was.
Now
Seems like
maybe I see why you didn't like the politics before. You just didn't understand.
I didn't like the politics because the fucking war. Bullshit, fear mongering, war mongering, mongering. I don't know.
Mongering, yeah. I think the best person you could talk to that about would probably be Laurel. I mean, she's been affected by it the most. And now she's taken in my opinion, a drastic turn far to the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. I have been so fucking forced into choosing sides for this goddamn war. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I just don't give a shit. I'm so tired of, blackmail this, magistrate that. Both of them are fucking fuck ups. I just want to get some cabin up north when this is all done, as far away from this bullshit as possible.
That's kind of what I meant about even the people who aren't involved still got involved, because I mean at the games, people of the North died.
No, fucking no.
For practically no reason. All because they said they didn't want to get involved, actually.
nobody in this war has died for a fucking reason other than to fill one person's pockets and steal from the other. It's fucking meaningless. All of it.
Do you really feel like even Brooke died for nothing? She kind of died saving us. That's something, right?
What Brooke did was just irresponsible and stupid. Well, I don't fucking know. Like, at the end of the day, she was a nice kid, but the fuck was she doing out there? It wasn't her fight. I don't know.
I
She seemed
mean,
like a bad person.
would I agree that there was a choice it felt was made for an unnecessary reason? Yes, that may be a little stupid. But in her eyes, I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing. I know that there have been times where I've put my life in front of all of yours in the hopes that you would still get out. That fucking magma worm was certainly one of them. And then I immediately had the decision to have to flee and sit there and worry and wonder.
Can I be honest with you for a second? This is gonna sound weird, but I don't understand what's with you guys. Like, Brooke was nice and all, but y'all keep going on about her.
I mean, she was problematic, but
Well, no,
when
she
you
was. She
when
was
you when you lay down your life for a group of people that has meaning, it's not like we're gonna just not acknowledge the sacrifice she made.
I get you made a sacrifice, but like, I don't know. Y'all just keep talking about her. I don't know. Like, she was a
I mean,
kid. She was part.
she was like
part.
your friend more than ours.
Was she?
And the trauma's really gotten to you, hasn't it, friend?
The fuck are you talking about?
You might want to, when we get back, you might want to see someone about maybe unlocking some memories you've pushed away.
Are there therapists in this universe?
Yeah. Thank you for role playing not remembering Brooke, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for him to. You Faye brought it up, and I was like, oh, perfect chance.
I was sitting here applauding it.
I didn't know how to play it, so I was trying hard.
No, I mean that was
I'm not
perfect.
the DM. I can't give you inspiration, but man, yes.
I will say that yeah, as she describes this to you again and talks about it, you can remember that like oh yeah, that there was a there she was a person, she was in our group and that she died, but yeah, there's almost like a you don't remember why or the meaning of it like at all. So it makes sense that you wouldn't place any value on her.
Do I remember that I gave up the comb to trade? Like, I remember I traded some memory for it.
You do remember that you did trade some memory of her. Sure.
Okay. It's probably fucking time for next shift. You want to go wake him?
I need you all to make me a perception check, actually, because you role played, but you did not make your perception check for guard shift.
21.
Ooh. You almost beat.
I'm so sad.
Shortly after you finish up your conversation in the middle of the night, the storm still blaring down upon you, there is a carriage that comes speeding down the road. It does not stop, but there's a carriage that passes you all.
Do I get a good look at who's like driving it, piloting it? I don't know what the term is.
One person, cloak pulled up. I will say that you do notice with a 21 perception check. We'll start with the lower one. Mateo, you notice that there's something. Excuse me. Not only is there a carriage, there is some sort of large animal with a rider on its back that slowly kind of, or that pretty quickly is following shortly behind the carriage. Mateo, you're not able to make out what it was, but Evelyn, it looks pretty much to you like the proper description of an owl bear
Oh shit.
with a rider on its back.
Albert Rider?
And they, as soon as you see it, they disappear into the storm.
Whoa. Wonder
Fuck
who
was
ordered
that?
the owl bear.
That's what the thing was? Fuck me. Oh, flew by.
Really in a hurry. Did their, I don't know if I would have got the sense of this, but did their cart look relatively like clean? Does it look like it was
pretty
probably
clean.
old and used a lot?
No,
or...
brand new,
Okay.
pristine.
Could you tell if there's anybody in the cart with your blind sense?
Blind sense.
Tremor
Or-
sense, no.
Tremor sense.
Blind sense.
No, if anything, I feel like the cart would really disrupt tremor sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But that is all for your shift.
Okay.
Who's next up? The new couple?
Yeah.
Is that what we are?
Evelyn will come by and kind of flick the tent a little bit. Wakey, wakey.
Okay. And then as you do that, you see like a little light in there swirling around with like my finger, and I cast Arcane Eyeball, or Arcane Eye. I go, okay, I'm not leaving, but I can see.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Careful
send out
of
my
owlbears.
hedgehog as
Um,
well.
I specifically took this spell because it's very reminiscent of Solera with like playing with the eyeballs in each room, being able to see. So like Laurel kind of like adopted like that magic feel to it.
The only thing we really saw on our watch was that there was a guy on a cart carrying an owl bear. So
Well, getting chased by an owlbear.
no.
No, there was an
In
owl
the
bear.
cart, there was an owl bear.
No, the owl bear and the rider were outside following after the cart.
Oh,
Yeah, like an escort maybe.
Like an
Did you
escort,
say?
yeah.
Did you say there's an owlbear rider?
yeah. Wyvern's are way cooler though.
Trinket, are owlbear riders rare?
Make a history check.
Anyways, I'm gonna go be a big spoon later.
I'm gonna go crash.
Look at that.
You've never
Look
heard of
at
anybody
that.
doing that.
I didn't know
Sounds
people
pretty
could ride
dangerous,
owl.
though.
I didn't know people could ride owlbears.
I mean, you can write anything if you're determined enough.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She just did, yeah.
Mateo's gonna walk away and be like, "Don't have sex, please. Pay attention."
Especially not with an owl bear.
Ugh. Oh.
Or the
There's a joke in there somewhere.
There sure is.
All right, second watch.
I will
Hmm?
perception check.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Our lives are in your eye.
I sent Quilbert out to do my shit. He has keen hearing and smell, which gives him advantage.
Sure.
If that works for you, okay.
Oh yeah, we're so
you need
lazy.
snacks out for the owlbear. That's nice.
That's a 23 on Mr. Quilbert.
Silent. No one else passes.
And then while we do this, I'm gonna tell you about that one time where Evelyn almost died, and I felt like that using healing magic doesn't do anything, and that
Hmm.
I'm giving it all up.
That's funny. I feel like I've kind of embraced it. I didn't really do it much before, but I had this one thing I could do that would help people, and now I don't know. I've kind of feel like I've transitioned into something like that. I guess we'll see.
I think giving it all up makes a lot of sense. I'm tired of helping people when I should be helping myself.
You know, I think you just need to do whatever you feel you need to do in order to be who you're supposed to be, which is the most vague, nonsense advice that I think I could possibly conjure up, but it also kind of is true.
I
You
want to
can
be
only.
like that. I want to be like
Mhm.
Dayanara. Confident, disruptive, but fun.
Hmm. Interesting take. Interesting. I mean, confidence can sometimes hide other things, you know. Depends on how sincere the confidence is, I suppose, because sometimes it's easy to mistake confidence or bravado for confidence, and bravado is different. Just
Or,
not saying you're wrong, but just, try
or I
to
could
understand
always,
the difference.
or I could always be like Safia, mysterious.
I don't know if you've got a mysterious energy.
That girl's always
Hmm.
hiding something.
She's quiet, you know. She might be hiding something, but I mean,
No, she's.
I can't really, look at some down on someone for doing that, I suppose. I'm not the
Love the
best
capital
at
deep
sharing.
gnome racism.
They're so mysterious and shifty. Oh God.
We all can't be like Taryn.
Once you get to know Taryn, he's he opens up, but he's just not the type to necessarily tell you right away. I roomed with him on the boat, so, you know. He's like I don't know, he's like a big brother. Do you think perhaps you're trying to look at everybody else for an idea of who you're supposed to be right now? Which is fine. I think that it helps you maybe have some context for different ways that you could be, but do you think that might be what you're doing right now?
Probably. I just don't want to be like Mateo,
I'll
sulking in
bet
the corner.
there's a couple things you could probably learn from Mateo as well. And you know what? Learning what you don't want to be is still learning.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
I'm a Mr. Sulker. I'm gonna sulk in the corner. I'm gonna cry about
The thing
everything.
about favorites is
I mean, oh, you weren't here when we lost Brooke, but he hasn't hmm, he hasn't
Possible
really been talking
adding.
about that. Nope.
Video watch only on YouTube.
Is it legal to bring the cat?
Well, I could always just be like you.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea.
And then Laura will take her hair and like shove it down her face,
Yeah.
and then she'll like cover her eyes, and then she'll make like a really nasty grin. How about now?
You know what? Perfect. It's like I'm looking in a mirror.
Oh, but you got more beautiful lately. Look at you, putting your hair up and everything.
You think I should wear my hair up?
You should do whatever you want.
I think I'll keep doing exactly that.
And then for the next 3 hours, I'll keep casting this spell.
And I'll keep poking around on Hagada Hagada.
Can I
You're like,
also
God.
take my trinket at some point? Can I have my eye go look at Daenerys while she's sleeping?
No.
It's invisible.
Sure.
I just want to watch her sleep for like 20 minutes.
Sus.
It's wonderful because Daenerys specifically did say she'd be up for the second watch, and you can see Nira just sitting in the cart, the wagon, the carriage door is cracked open, and she's sitting like close to the door, looking outside, and looking at Taryn, and then looking outside, and then at Taryn, and then back outside. And she just does that for the entire time you're watching.
Are you about to cheat on Yusuf with your other character? I swear to fucking God.
I think she's just interested in like what rock candy tastes like.
Oh.
Damn. Yusuf better use that one.
Oh, I meant because like vampire, but
Oh God.
Okay, at some point, I get bored and I just go, oh, okay, that's interesting, and I just like move my eyeball, and then I'm gonna move my eyeball over Safia and Evelyn, and then I'll watch them.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch people sleep.
big spoon, little spoon.
Big moon, little
Oh,
moon.
shout out to Orin.
Sophia's so knocked out, she's like snoring louder than you've ever heard anyone snore.
That's IRL as well.
Shut the fuck up. Actually, I have a sleeping disorder.
Got him.
I didn't
Um,
hear anything.
And then I'll turn over to Hazel and be like, I think everybody's fine. We can continue talking.
Okay. See anything interesting out there?
Not really. Maybe I don't want to be like Safia.
I, I think, think of it like a sampling menu. Just if you see something you like, just try it out, but maybe don't overcommit to something. Just do a little test drive if there's something you see,
Is that what you're doing to me?
with the healing? Or do you Hazel's a little thick, you guys. She's a little
Never mind.
She just slow blinks a couple times. All right.
Can't believe you guys all made characters to play out your gay fantasies except for Aaron.
I was really just saying. I kind of want the twist to be Mateo's just homophobic.
Mateo's actually secretly a homophobe. He's like, these people are disgusting.
That's funny.
Mateo is the only straight party member now that Thomas is gone.
Oh my god. Listen.
I will divulge. I will divulge. Nira actually is straight.
Oh, Thomas? Thomas? No,
No.
bloodsucker?
Probably not.
No?
They could commit so many
We'll
war crimes
see.
together.
We'll see
Yeah.
when he returns, which hopefully could be next session.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he'll be doing solo stuff in L'Oreal until summoned, because that was part of the arrangement. But anyway, is there anything else with your night?
Mm-mm.
I think she tries to make sure that Laurel doesn't freeze to death.
All right, third shift.
Is it just Terran for third shift then?
Taryn and David?
Sophie as well, I think.
It is
Technically,
also
my hedgehog can also still do it. But...
Nira woke up for second shift and was just staying in the carriage, and will be asleep.
God, can you explain to me how rolling for the milk of the poppy works? Because I've read the description like 6 times and I don't understand.
So at this point, you are just addicted to it. So just make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So yeah, you basically when you took this, you would. I know you didn't say that you were conscious, but you would still be unconscious now. Like you have to. You sleep for like 8 full hours.
Got it. Okay. And how? I thought each watch was 4 hours, so that
So you
I
would
would
have
get up for
slept
the
through the
last
first
watch.
one and the second one. So now you would just be waking up and being like, wow, that shit was good.
Yeah, she's like half asleep still in Evelyn's arms, just like, the world? Is it still real? Oh, yeah, light. That's real. Okay. And she just starts, rolling out of bed. Who else is up for this watch?
Aaron's up. Well, somebody wakes him up, I guess, or he's just like, okay.
Aaron, are you up for this watch?
Yeah.
Maybe take a watch.
Or
Sure.
you're on that watch section?
Yeah. I'm here with you.
Oh, how'd you sleep?
Honestly, quite lovely. It was a good sleep. See him kind of just trying to rub the sleep out of his eyes for a second. I see
Did
that.
yeah, I was about to ask. You were with Daenerys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn anything about her? I mean, she kind of scares me.
To that note, I will say, Taryn, if you woke up in the carriage, you would have seen Daenerys. I don't know. You might have been startled. I don't. You maybe not. She was sleeping like. I'm imagining the carriage as like a seat on either side, and you're basically facing each other when
Yes.
like 4 people are sitting in it.
Mhm.
She is standing up, like against the back wall of it, so opposite the door, but her eyes are closed and she's sleeping.
He is. I don't think he's startled, but he's more so like, how is that comfortable? But alright. He doesn't want to disturb, so he's very quietly getting out of the carriage. Just like,
Which was one more.
interesting.
Oh,
Sleep well.
nice
Says
to
it very quietly as he gets out. But yeah, he looks at Sophia and he's just like, they have interesting sleeping habits, and they take medicine, which I think we need to make sure they have their medicine. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, she doesn't scare me or anything. Different, but I mean, the world is full of different people.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know. Maybe it was just the whole blood drinking thing. How have you been? Have you talked to Yusuf recently?
Not since we left. Figured it would be unwise to try and talk to him now, so I probably will in the next
How does
time
that-
we travel.
How does it work if he's technically our boss? Like, do we gotta go to magical HR?
Magical HR. For what?
I don't know. Just maybe they wouldn't be okay.
We don't work for the magistrate.
It's true, but I get a sense that we are still a part of some organization, or are we just explicitly hired by Yusuf?
You're not members of the magistrate.
I mean,
Not really.
personally, I think, in my head, the way that I have it is that I work for Yusuf. But I also have multiple other things of Yusuf on the brain, so yes. Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
The answer is just yes.
Just yes. Indeed. Well, how are you doing? How are things? With you and Evelyn?
It's been good. I think Evelyn's very happy that we're no longer working for the magistrate, which, I agree. Doesn't really feel like we were actually getting much done that was helpful. Just seemed like we were kind of Severus's puppets, but hopefully things will be different now.
Hopefully we can, I don't know, I guess make it feel more like we're making a difference, perhaps, but I can
Maybe this
understand.
time, if we get a magic horn that, controls all dragons, we get to keep it. Probably not. Yusuf is going to want it.
I don't think he would want it, but it'd be pretty cool. I did almost blow the one that we had though, so I'm also glad that I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
I think we all just would have died, but,
Yeah, would have done. I think it would have done way worse. Or situation.
Yeah.
Much worse.
Thankfully, we made it out there alive. Have you noticed Hazel and Laurel have been spending a lot of time together?
Listen, well, Hazel came and told me that she had her first kiss, so I think I'm positive that we have another couple in the party.
Wilbert's all grown up.
I can't help but also feel a bit concerned, just because. Not saying that I don't. There's a lot of reasons as to why Laurel is a concern of mine, but I mean, I look at the rest of you like family, so I'm concerned that if she continues to make interesting decisions, that if they potentially hurt Hazel, I won't be so big brother like if that happens.
Yeah. I don't know. Laurel's just seemed different recently. I think she's taken it a bit hard, the whole not being part of the magistrate, which I get. My parents were part of it and they were disappointed in me. Oh, it's the end of the world.
You know, I don't think I've gotten a chance to ask you a lot about your family or past for that matter. I feel bad.
Oh, Sophia just starts listing, like, okay, so I have 8 siblings, and then just goes like the oldest to the youngest, and then goes, but my mom is one of 20, and then starts listing all of her uncles and family. Like, she just, big family.
Is your family a fucking Fibonacci sequence?
Like, um, and by the end of it, she's like, but yeah, small family, but we're tight.
Small? I mean, it sounds very nice. I'm
Yeah.
happy that you get to have that, and Evelyn will get to have that too.
Yeah. Well, most of my family right now is doesn't seem like everything's going too well down there. But hopefully, might be able to do something to help them.
Well, if
The
there's anything I can do to help, you've always got it.
Yeah. What we never actually ended up going to the monastery, right? I feel like we talked about going there at one point.
Karen went there, but I don't think you all went.
Okay. Well, I feel like we talked about stopping there
We talked
a
about
very
it.
long time ago.
Yeah, when we were first after we did the wyvern, not wyvern, the basilisk.
Yeah. Okay. You thought about heading back to the monastery at all? Stopping by and saying hi?
I mean, I did go home before we left for the well during the month that we were doing our own things. It's nice to go back home. Got to see everyone. They were interested in learning things from me, and I was trying to train to hell and back, and they told me that I needed to relax. And I've learned I'm not really good at relaxing unless there's someone that I want to relax with, and that's when I kept dragging Yusuf from his work. But, I mean, it's not far, so always just getting there. And now I have a reason to go back to L'Oreal besides, I mean, you all. I guess the families are nice.
Perception checks.
Anytime I want to end a conversation, I'm just gonna roll a perception check now. That's how this works.
So it's just Safia just starts looking around.
I feel that so hard.
Awkward silence in the conversation. Rolls a perception check.
Shit.
Awkwardly just turns her head and starts looking at other shit.
Whistling a tune.
Taryn is very infatuated with the conversation. But, Safia, you do see that as the morning sun comes up, there are a number of a small caravan of 2 carts come from the opposite direction, like the direction that you're headed back towards Gotha. Early in the morning. These people seem a lot more friendly as the storm has let up a little bit, and you do get a wave from the driver of the main carriage.
I wave back and keep waving until they're gone, like out of the distance. Over the hill, you know.
I guess the milk of the poppy hasn't worn off yet.
Like,
But that is the evening, and you may set off for another long day of travel. You have 2 ahead of you.
Resume the Hyrax yowling the whole time.
Kick open the door, pop open the umbrella, lazy lay all over a Hyrax.
Safia, like, shakes the entire tent to wake up Evelyn. Like, it's morning!
As she opens her eyes, she's like clutching Safia's pillow as if it was still Safia, and she's like, "Oh, interesting." Starts to get up.
This campaign's too unrealistic for me with Tuna waking up early.
Shut the fuck up.
Just calling out all the
Immersion
business.
broken.
Holy, the tea tonight. Yeah, I assume you guys are just on for another day of travel. We can kind of speed through things if you really want. What's going on in the day of travel?
You tell us. I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna ask for one at some point.
Safia is weaving a new cape of, like, rainbow threads, you know. Very iridescent. Very shiny.
Very sexual.
Well, one thing.
Oh, yeah,
happens
there's, like,
first.
There's a cape and then just tiny strings to cover all hidden areas, you know.
Jesus.
As you travel on about 4 hours down the road, there is a small encampment, which you can see very clearly without the storm. That Evelyn, this is the same carriage and group of people who blew past you in the storm last night. As sleeping just outside the carriage is an owl bear, clad in a suit of armor. which seems to be restfully sleeping, taloned paw over taloned paw, just outside this this caravan.
And Mateo, look, it's the people that we saw last night.
Yeah. Do you want to go say hi, or do you want to?
They look like they're sleeping still.
Yeah.
Does
Hazel's
anyone
gonna
at the
clap well.
encampment appear to be awake?
Make a perception check.
But I want to pet the bear.
No.
I'll make one with you because I'm curious about meeting these people.
I have a theory.
Oh, one of us rolled well.
Jesus Christ. How could you not roll well? You got +9?
Oh, you should see it slide a hand roll.
Yeah, it's like
Evelyn, you don't
+17.
notice anyone around, but Mateo, with a 28 perception check, is that a 20? No, it's a 19.
No, that's 19.
With a 28 perception check, you've trained long enough to see that among the snow, there's a specific patch of snow, maybe just a couple yards to the left of the caravan, that seems to just kind of shimmer in a way that the rest of the snow doesn't. And you wouldn't have been able to see it if there was a storm going on. You wouldn't be able to see it at all. But in the nice morning sunlight as it shines down upon everything, it almost looks like there's somebody crouched down.
I'm gonna nonchalantly nudge Evelyn because I assume we're the two people sitting on the front of the cart. Or am I wrong?
Sure.
And be like everything's okay. And then can I try and cast invisibility on myself without this person seeing?
You just
Or
want
did
to cast invisibility.
I mean, you're on a
yourself?
moving cart.
You're on a moving
Yeah.
cart.
So are you gonna stop the cart?
Or you know what? I'm gonna go for a different approach. I'm gonna look directly at them and go, I see you.
That's what I'm talking about.
The needlessly aggressive approach. I like it. Very
Fucking
Mateo.
call them out.
This is all happening. If you don't stop your cart, this all happens in about 10 seconds.
I will stop the cart. I'll have the cart stop.
Evelyn looks at where he's pointing and goes, I do not see you.
You don't hear anything. You
Yeah,
do.
you
You do
fuck-
notice as the cart stops, and as you yell something, that owl bear perks its head up and then begins to get up.
Evelyn's gonna take the reins and get us moving again.
Just want to say we mean you no harm, friend. Just don't want to be ambushed. It's probably as little as you don't want to be ambushed.
From under the umbrella on the Hyrax. That's leading this. So we're not gonna eat the thing?
No,
No.
we're not gonna eat the owl bear.
Good meat. It's a waste.
No response from the snow pile.
No response from anything. Just the owl bear that kind of gets up and just looks at you. It's mean mugging you.
I got the sense it was a person in that snow pile, not a trap. That was gonna go off if we went over it.
You got the impression that there's something invisible there.
Okay. It's not like it's like a tripwire that if we drive over it, we're fucked.
This is by the cart. No, it's not on the road.
Oh. I'll give him a brief nod and just keep moving on.
All right. You do pass a couple travelers on the road.
We make sure to veer out of their way. It's their road too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Share the road.
Down the witch's road.
That show's so fucking good anyway.
Since
Read it.
Evelyn is outside of the part today, she is putting the cigarettes away. Let me tell you, she has been. Every time you look over, it looks like she's putting a new cigarette in her mouth.
Oh my god.
You know, back when we were in L'Oreal, I heard about this new disease they were investigating called cancer.
Really
Have you
never
heard-
heard of it?
Yeah, I don't
Isn't
fucking
that
know.
like
They're
a star sign or something?
I think so, but I think they're talking about it in L'Oreal about like it being related to some like I don't fucking know your inner body, like if you like something about smoking. I don't fucking know.
Clearly you don't know. I don't know, so I don't think Doddings would be making products that were like poisoning people. That sounds crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard that all of the heads of the tobacco industry went in front of the magistrate and told them that it wasn't addictive. Like
4 out of 5
Well, you know.
doctors smoke Dodding.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
smoking
Did
these
you-
for years and I've been fine.
Did
Does
you
this
know
world-
that there's a dentist who doesn't recommend toothpaste? Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah.
what's the dentist?
I feel so bad for the inside of your mouth.
The fuck is toothpaste? I mean, like. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, the fuck you think that blind person, that invisible, not blind person wanted?
There was an invisible person.
The person where I said I can see you.
You can see people who are invisible.
I mean, I couldn't see them. I saw that they were laying on snow, and there was something clearly there. So I went, I can see you because I could fucking see where they were.
Have you been drinking milk of the poppy?
I'm not fucking. I got the eyes of a fucking eagle.
Look, I own an eagle. They're not that good.
I don't know. I'm just fucking good at seeing, and I'm good at stealing shit. I could probably steal something off you while you're watching me right now.
I mean, I'm okay. I don't really have that much.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm gonna steal. I wouldn't steal from y'all. Your girlfriend gave me these nice gloves, and I'm fucking grateful to her.
Oh, I didn't think that was a thing you could do.
Yeah, don't fucking tell her I said that.
I didn't know you could experience those feelings. Thought your brain wiped them out of you, you know?
You look up and it's sitting on Evelyn's shoulders is just sobbing.
She's
Very
been invisible this
observant.
entire time.
I mean, we're all like within 5 feet of each other. We're just on a wagon. We're just on a carriage.
I don't know.
Okay, kids. As you are finishing the last leg of your journey, and right about as you guys are probably going to want to stop and make camp, from behind you, you see a carriage that is gaining on you.
Oh yeah, I should actually take the long road.
Can we see anybody? Or can I make a perception check, see if I see the person driving?
Sure.
Guys, I have eyes now.
You sure do. Look
Not
at
great.
Cloaked figure.
So does Evelyn now.
Technically, I had them before. This didn't work.
It says as long as I can see the creature, that doesn't mean I have to see that face, right?
I mean, depends on what you're doing, I would think.
Depends on the range.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, are they within 60 feet?
Sure.
I'm gonna hold up my hand out of the back of the cart. I'm gonna go, halt.
Please don't cast command on this person for no reason. Oh no.
Share the road, Laurel. Share the road.
It looks like he's running into us, not like...
So it's what kind of check?
A wisdom 19.
Just out of safety, I was casting invisibility on myself because if shit went wrong, that was just a security. But
It's not an aggressive spell, so it's not like I'm charming them.
It's a little aggressive. It's
Just
a
a
little
little,
I think
just a
it's
little bit.
almost exactly like charming someone, actually.
Yeah,
You're
it's
forcing
just-
someone to do something against their will.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition of that.
Guys, I learned from the best, and his name is Severus.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that's not.
That's
That's not
the
who
wrong
you learn
person
from.
to
It's
take
just
stuff
who you're
from.
mimicking.
That was a private roll, right?
I didn't see anything.
We didn't see it.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. It fails. The carriage pulls to a halt.
Wait, does that fail? Because oh, I get it.
The carriage pulls to a halt, and behind it, as it does so, you see you see the person's face clearly now. As they are mechanical in nature. And then, all at once, clamoring from behind, the carriage comes flying a woman on the back of an owlbear.
The cart is still moving, for the record. We have not stopped.
The owlbear kind of just, the rider just pulls up in front and, like, you can hear it do like a rah, just a really fierce growl as your cart pulls away. And their cart
Fierce
stops
hootin'.
for a second.
It's a hooting and a growling.
They're feisty. Let's speed past them so that way we don't have to run into them again.
And just as you say that, they actually just fucking fly past you, going almost double your speed. This owlbear rider moves to the back and makes sure that they are between you and the carriage as the carriage
Absolutely.
continues to fly on.
I want to make a really difficult perception check. Do I get the sense that these people work for the magistrate, and more so, these are Severus's other employees?
Make a perception check.
Do they have a pin that we're all very familiar with?
Does somebody want to help me with this perception check or no?
You
Can
make it
Hazel
by
also
yourself.
do one?
As they are passing by, actually ignore me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm
That's
stupid.
13.
Can Hazel do one because she was like, please don't.
You don't know. They're
Command the
very
person.
intimidating. Yeah, you can make a perception check.
There we go.
I'm ready
I
for
knew
disaster.
my good luck
They're
was
not
gonna
wearing
run out.
magistrate pins.
Should I call to them?
No.
They are.
I won't-
They fly off into the distance.
I'm really confused. I'm gonna stop the cart really quick. Guys, the road is for everyone. We do not own this yellow brick road. We can't just be, like, randomly doing that. They didn't do nothing to us.
Wait,
We-
what?
know.
What do they do? And I want to make sure that you guys unknowingly, like, I unknowingly did this. I want to say.
Did you use subtle spell?
No, like, I didn't know that I was casting a spell.
Oh. Huh.
Can I roll a medicine check to see if RFK Jr.'s brainworm is in Laurel? Like, what do you mean by you didn't know you were casting a spell?
No, because it's just a vocal spell. Like, there's just like a vocal component. So like, I
Well, but we would still hear the vocal component of it.
Well, not that we don't know, but she didn't realize. She just said the word, and
So what's the implication?
But
I
we
mean-
don't know that. We don't know. We have seen Laurel be not very tactful before, so this is par for the course.
Yeah.
Like at least it
Uh,
wasn't a fucking lightning bolt, but
We don't know that we know she know we know that we know.
Yes,
you know,
because
you
this is a new spell on like the dragon's list that I have, and it's gonna be unique to like her emotions. Accidentally casting command.
We don't know that.
Yes.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna drop invisibility first of all, because it's not a threat.
But we all agree to not make aggressive actions towards any of the cots unless they make them first. I
I
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what you said.
Oh, you fucking dare.
You don't want to know what you just said.
All right.
I heard eyes from everyone but Nira, and that's about what I expected. And she starts the cart going again.
Giddy up, horsey.
You get a thumbs up from under the umbrella.
You know, that's more than I expected.
You get a
Nira?
thumbs up to the fact that there wasn't a response. That's
Oh.
Nira, question for you.
Shoot.
I noticed that you had your umbrella, covering your face that whole interaction. Do you know them?
I have no clue who those people are.
Did she even look at them?
She didn't look the entire time. She's just laying on the Hyrax.
There is no token in the scene that gives me visibility in the area.
Same.
Right.
Well, what if I drag a token in?
Well, now there's 2 of you. Now there's 3 of you. Oh my god, 4! They're multiplying!
Davis until somebody stops me.
I think I'm having a nightmare, you guys. I'm seeing
No!
7 Mateos.
Fuck. This scene is
I'm
also
also colorblind now.
configured. Hang on.
I'll add to the list of blindnesses.
The Mateos aren't real. The Mateos can't hurt you. The Mateos aren't real. The Mateos can't hurt you.
They can't hurt you.
We find out Sophia is the therapist. She's just a drug addict therapist.
Look, no one said therapists
The
have their
house
shit
school.
together.
The house school of medicine.
Also
you
true.
know?
You actually happen upon a small tavern.
Can we go there?
You can.
Can we?
Is the cart that had the owlbear people, are they marked there?
They are not.
Then yes, we can.
As much as I love, this really cute little thing that we have going on here, I want to sit inside with hot flames.
Oh, Laurel, you gained another 5 stress this day.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Oh, I just gave myself 100 stress.
Oh, and
Yeah,
all
you
of you that slept in the cold last night should have 5 stress.
Maybe we'll alternate who sleeps in the carriage just so we don't all
Doesn't the
quadruple up. or
carriage
whatever.
have?
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
it's
the
a
carriage
cold day.
prevent weather effects?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so you not those in the carriage, but the rest of you slept out in the cold. You gained 5 stress.
I'm gonna remove 1 pack of Dottings because I know I smoked at least 5
Alright,
cigarettes on this
so-
run.
Laurel's going to slam a northern firebomb as she walks into the tavern from out of her pocket.
Do we need to start talking about Laurel's alcoholism?
Not until we talk about Terrans.
This place is not very,
in.
it's not very fancy. They've got a very basic room for the night and, a meal of a stew. Drinks are 1 silver apiece. All they have is PBR.
What more do you need? You know?
Hey, it's done.
Violent lightning.
Real magistrate Fearin.
I will pull out a bottle of, or a jug of Violet Lightning from my pack.
You guys are the only
Hell yeah.
people here tonight.
I'm going to put.
The servers are very surprised to see you.
I'm gonna go put 5 gold down to pay the rooms, because Laurel's gonna forget how much things cost properly.
This is
We
run
have the
by
party fund for a
an
reason.
Aarakocra family.
absent-mindedly. So chicken for dinner.
No, it is a beef stew.
Is there like any sort of stage setup or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a place to play. An old worn piano.
Sophia's immediately gonna go up to the piano and start playing a bunch of tunes about like sleeping in the cold and, you know, owl bears and everything relevant she can think of.
Make a performance check.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender while this is happening and ask if they've seen anybody matching the description of the
It's a little
owl bear
refined,
rider.
but it's good. Yeah, sure. Make a persuasion check.
I'm actually gonna try and turn that into deception and be like, we lost half of our party. We're trying to like catch up with them. Like they're friends of ours who have
Sure.
gone further ahead. Just because my deception's way better. Oh. Dirty 20.
Roads.
I ain't seen nothing like that. If some
That's
fancy robot lady came in here.
You know, that's somebody. That's oh my god, that's fucking Frankie. Hey.
Oh,
Yo,
she didn't
One Piece
talk much.
references.
That was not actually a One Piece reference. That was a Aaron could not think of a name reference.
Didn't talk much. Didn't
They
talk
didn't
at
mention
all.
where they were off to. We've been trying to catch them for the better part of 3 days now. They're fucking speedy little bastards.
Oh, well, you're probably hot on their tail. They just left maybe 3 hours ago. She just left, you know.
They didn't mention where they were off to.
No, like I said, she didn't talk.
That is a shame. Thank you for your help, though, and I'll flick them 1 gold.
I get on stage with Safia. I go, I'm not normally very inspired, but did you mind playing some backup for me? I kind of want to play a song that I've been working on.
Oh no.
Sure, do you want me to play piano, lute? And she starts like pulling out various instruments, just like, what about this? What about this?
How
But
worried should you be? Scale 1 to 10.
how about you pick?
Stick to piano. Haven't played it.
Okay, so it's gonna be in the key of F minor.
Got it, got it.
Other than 8 mile.
My internet.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
I mean, technically that is
E-L-L.
that would
Actually,
be
a
her.
very appropriate Laurel song.
I know. Okay, depending on what I get. Okay,
Ooh,
let me find the lyrics to the song that I wrote. We can move on,
Oh,
and I'll let you guys read the lyrics I wrote.
No,
Who's
Cole,
singing?
sing them to us in character. No, I'm just kidding.
In F minor.
I
Nira
will murder you.
was happily watching Safia play, and for a moment you might have thought you had a happy little kid because she was just sitting in a chair and her feet were kind of going, and then Laurel stepped on stage and she grabbed them all and went to her room.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a bad bitch. I'm gonna let you guys like. God damn.
Oh, thought she was gonna stay in her drinks.
I ain't seen no lyrics in the chat.
I just
I
put
do. I
them
see
in
them.
the chat.
Oh, in the chat.
I was going to prepare an actual song, but my piano doesn't actually work properly, so I broke 3 keys, and I needed those 3 keys.
We appreciate the lyrics. It's a very good
Aw.
song. Tell it's got a lot of soul to it.
The Song of Forgiveness.
It's actually really sweet.
All right, kiddos, I want to get to something fun tonight. So one more One more day
Not
onward. Quit the fuck yapping. I love you. One more day onward to Chateau.
Wow. You're
Once
not
more
having
into the
fun?
trenches,
We're
dear
having
friends.
fun.
There goes my opportunity with the piano.
If you wanted to
There's
play
the
the
opportunity
piano,
for
go
drink
ahead.
chats.
It's okay. It's okay.
Another 4.
I'll get there one day, Ren. I
You
promise.
guys had a whole episode for that. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, now there's more.
you can stay and play the piano.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We're gonna get that piano at home.
It would
Don't
only-
worry.
it would
We're 2
only-
hours into
Hazel,
2 days travel. At this point, it's gonna be another hour by the time that we're to Chateau. Okay.
Y'all, I want
The
to test out
characters
my
getting to
new
know each
weapons.
other.
All right, we're on to the next day. Laura rolled a 4.
Oh,
Anytime anyone talks, Evelyn goes, "Shh." We're all hungover. Shut up.
Literally.
Sophia's playing like the quietest little tune on her like trying to not cause headaches, you know, very low pitched.
Can we
Nira is
remove our
humming-
stress for the amount we drank?
Yeah.
That's why Hazel drank the whiskey.
Nira is humming a single chord of whatever Sophia was initially playing. Just over and over. Well, a chord would be like 4 notes. A couple of notes.
So how much I know about music.
Mister, I played trumpet for like 3 years.
Trumpet's
Longer
fake.
than that.
I would
Trumpet's
for a
fake.
professional trumpet
Longer
player.
than that?
Aaron, teach me how to buzz, dude. I can't do it. I feel
Trumpet
like an
players-
idiot.
Trumpet players are fake, okay?
Hard.
My old boss is a trumpet player.
They're all fake.
I say that as someone who barely successfully learned how to buzz.
I think I played trumpet for 10 years, and I stuck the entire time.
My old
But that's
boss
besides
did.
the point.
All
He was amazing.
Well, with a 4, Laurel, you gain another 5 stress,
Yay.
and it's a pretty clear road.
I hate it here. When is it spring?
About in a month.
2 months. 2 months.
About 70 days until it'll be not cold again.
It's alright, we're almost to where we're going.
As nothing else happens, if there's no other role play on the road, then you would arrive in the city of Chateau. Just head back to the lobby.
Chatoise.
Chateau. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this whole region has French-sounding names.
Yo,
Croissant.
3 days for 20 feet. That's crazy.
It should be Chienhold.
Rosson?
What's the more?
Anis?
Beaulieu.
And we
Is it
love
just Orléans over there?
What?
Orléans.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Can't see it because you're
Never
crossing it
there?
out.
How come no
Look
one's
on
talking
your
about
fucking
tongue?
computer.
I used to read
Chinese.
French on shampoo bottles when I was in the shower.
It's
'Cause I'm
honestly
from a
the
country
only
where that
reason I learned how to read French was reading the shampoo bottles.
No, the only reason you learn French is to piss your mother off.
All that
Oh,
too.
just American shampoo have French on it?
They
Got all
don't have
sorts of
Spanish, but they
languages.
do have French.
Mine have Spanish, I'm just kidding.
It's probably just so they can use the same bottles for Canada and the States.
All right.
Wow.
It is another night as you pull into Chateau. It's a pretty small town. There's nothing going on.
Do we see those people? Oh, sorry.
Just a couple small inns.
there a stable?
Yeah.
Is there an owl bear in the stable?
Make a perception check. Doesn't look like it, no. You don't see their cart anywhere.
Based on our current travels, do we think if we pushed on to the morning, we could get to that first depot spot?
Yeah. For sure.
Hey guys, what are the thoughts on maybe pushing to morning and getting to that first depot, and then we can rest up there?
Could we have people sleep in the cart while we're moving?
Yeah.
Oh, I could drive a cart.
No.
Do you want to be outside also?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be outside. I'm fine with that.
Why don't we just do shifts of who's outside? Like we did, last time? Just keep moving, have people sleeping inside?
I suppose we could.
Might require us to stop a little, but
Yeah, but we're still moving.
yeah. I think it's a good idea, because those people aren't here, so if they are competition of some kind,
My guess is they're Severus's new metal suckers, because he doesn't really have a dick. But
I mean, we don't know what he's got under there.
You do realize that the A team is not here.
well, yeah, I know
yeah, they
18
fired
over.
the A team. We're right here.
No, no.
No, you were the
no.
B
Yes,
team.
yes.
No, the A team's at the black place.
Cephas.
Yes, that one.
I
Can
think
you
this is-
explain to us
anyone
what a
else's.
black place is?
Is that what you
Guys,
think it is?
You thought
Oh
you
my
were
God.
the A team. No, you were just a team.
Yeah, we were a team. Literally. You think A teams have hedgehogs on them? Absolutely not.
If
Okay.
anything, this is the replacement of our replacement.
So you're riding
Yeah,
along
that's what-
to
that's
the
what I meant.
first depot spot here?
Yeah. Who's taking first watch, or do we not need to do watches?
You could make it to that first depot spot in around, yeah, probably another 8 hours of travel.
Okay, that means that's enough time for us to long rest while we're moving.
Some of you.
Some of us.
One of you would have
We
to take
could-
a point of exhaustion.
I'll
take
take
it.
I'll take it.
Oh, look.
Oh my
no,
God.
I said first.
Wait, no, we have some people in the party who can only need 4 hours of sleep.
Not even.
Hazel had that, not anymore.
What about
Only full
Dinara?
elves, I think.
No elves.
Nira
Can you do
sleeps
4 hours
full
or?
8 hours.
Oh fuck. What about Sophia? Or
None
None
oh,
of us can.
I think that was a
For it.
misunderstanding.
Only like full elves, I'm pretty, and Eladrin can do it.
Okay.
Reborn and all the undead and construct things can, but none of us are
Mm.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess Evelyn, if you want to take the exhaustion, I think we'd all really appreciate that.
Does anyone have a greater restoration?
Oh,
You can
no.
remove it. I don't have it.
No.
I have ways
I
to give
don't
myself
actually.
advantage, so I'm okay.
Laurel did have greater restoration at one point in time.
I think I can
And
get it.
Sophia can
eventually.
also negate disadvantage on things. So I should be fine.
Yeah.
Taryn, if you also want to stay up, I'm not gonna tell you you can't, but I'm happy to.
Oh, I'd also like to say something to the party, and specifically one party member. If we get near combat, please, please, please let me get the surprise round in. Just trust me on it.
Hazel's gonna kind of touch Laurel's shoulder and go, I think we can accommodate that, right?
I just blink at you.
Okay,
Or-
alright. That's
please?
listen, sure. I can fix her, you guys.
Just have to see who's faster on the draw.
That's the other one I was worried about.
Yeah. I think you should take note of how many gray hairs Hazel has now, and then look again every month.
Listen, she's a witch. It's she'd
It's
look good
part
with
of
some
part of
silver.
her aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh, what if becoming a white witch, your hair becomes white and you become Gandalf?
With a
Gandalf
beard?
the White.
No, but just like
Yes.
About
Yes.
4 hours into your route, at around 3 a.m., Evelyn, you find. I need you to make me a survival check to try and follow the map that you're following.
Taryn, did you stay awake as well or no?
I feel like I would have stayed awake with you, honestly, if I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he would leave you out there to do
Go
that
ahead.
alone.
Could I get advantage on this then?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
You've been
We're fucked.
given the directions of an old mining road. It goes up to an old mine that shut down. And if not for, excuse me, if not for the fresh cart tracks that go off of the yellow brick road, you would have completely missed the mining road.
I'm not awake, but are there owlbear tracks as well?
I probably don't see those
You
at the
can
12.
stop and make a perception check and stuff if you'd like. If you'd like to make a perception or an investigation check and pull over.
She assumes everyone's asleep. I don't think she really wants to do that. I think she's just gonna keep following those tracks.
You're gonna turn onto the mining road and go up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the plan.
Okay. All right. You drive onward for the next 4 hours up and over a series of hills that, with the snow that's here, since you are off of the yellow brick road, it does take you some time to go a very short distance. You summit at the top of a small hill where there is a mine shaft entrance that goes into the side of one of the hills here. There are fresh cart tracks up here, but no cart.
Is this a through route, by the way? Like, does it, or do you have to turn around?
You'd have to turn around and go back.
So are there tracks coming the other way?
You don't know? You didn't stop to check?
Are we all about awake now, or is it still sleeping?
Yeah, this would be the end of you guys would all long rest, and then Evelyn and Taryn would be taking a point of exhaustion.
Oh, we just take it? We don't even get to, like, roll against it?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Constitution, right?
Is that what it is? Okay.
I don't know what the DC is.
Is it, like, a set DC? I don't know.
I didn't think you'd get to roll for exhaustion. I thought it was just a thing you get.
I think it's just a thing that you give for things that players do. It's a
Yeah.
punishment.
Yeah, I think you just take it.
Take it like a man. You made the choice.
Ask what? Oh.
Well, you guys will not do that tomorrow, and you will get rid of that point of exhaustion.
The cave mine
not gonna
entrance
grog it up.
seems cold and empty. There does seem to be fresh cart tracks all the way up here, but like I said, there's no cart up here.
Do y'all want me to scout ahead? You guys hang back?
I mean,
I'll go with you.
she's gonna put Quilbert on your back.
Perfect.
He'll just hang out there.
Taryn, will you be a doll and give us the pass without trace?
Oh, anything for you, pumpkin. Just
Mm.
kidding.
And she's gonna go blind so she can see through Colbert's eyes as well.
So you're gonna head into the mine shaft?
Yeah, I think me and Dinara are gonna head in. Dinara, sorry. Visibility.
There you go.
All
Why
right,
can
it
I not?
is a dark mine shaft. It's very cold up here as the wind howls through the hills.
I assume we're moving stealthily.
I assume.
So should we both roll stealth checks? And I guess. Do we have the plus
And-
10 turn or no?
And are you actually casting invisibility before we go?
I am trying to, but my game's not letting me.
Okay, but your intention is to cast it.
Yes.
Okay, then Nero will be like, "Oh, right," and then go invisible.
Before you guys go invisible, I really want to do something dumb.
Okay.
I'm going to. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second.
Actually, I'm not gonna cast invisibility. I'm gonna do something else.
Oh,
God, would you consider the mine shaft dim light or darkness?
Darkness.
I would like to
Total,
polymorph into a
complete
bat.
pitch darkness.
Then Colbert's just gonna fly alongside you then, because he's got little bat wings too. But you do use the physical stats of a bat when you polymorph. So they're
So
bad itself.
I'm going to like flick both of you guys, and I'm going to wide network.
and you did you actually touch Nero?
Yep, 100%.
You
Oh
got
my God.
punched.
That's fine.
Well, there's a swing coming. I don't know if it's gonna hit you.
It's probably gonna hit with the 12
Probably
armor
gonna
class.
hit. Yeah.
That hits.
And I'm gonna look at you. Hey, what's that for?
You're gonna get
Don't
pushed
touch
back.
me. You get pushed back 5 feet. I'm not gonna do the extra 10.
But it's not letting me do it. But I did cast fly at 4th level. I don't know why it's not letting me roll it.
Why are you casting fly?
Don't worry about it. I have a
On
bad
your-
feeling. So on
You should
Mateo
worry about it,
and
and you should learn to ask first. And you see Nira click her heels together, and the bandages, like the wraps, the black belt wraps that make up her foot wraps, 2 little wings pop out, and she just starts flying.
Well, good thing you got knocked back and didn't cast it. That's my take, anyway.
Taryn, did you cast Pass Without a Trace or no?
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay.
It's the merge with stone feature.
Oh, okay, that's why I was like, wonder what the merge was done with. Thank
well,
you.
I will just cast it on Mateo just in case he falls into a hole.
I'm
He
a
turned
bat.
into No, he's turning into a bat. Yeah.
Oh, you're turning into a bat?
39.
All right, so this mine shaft, it extends maybe 100 feet back before dropping drastically. There's a sheer, probably a mine shaft that goes directly down. And you can see, even at the top, there's a lot of splintered wood and things as it's definitely collapsed.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty hidden.
I think you're pretty hidden too.
He stealthed into a Cthulhu Deep Green game with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay close to Dinara. I don't want to lose them in the maze. As I flap around.
Do you guys try and go down the broken mine shaft? Because you've reached the end of the, like... It goes straight to, like, a vertical 100-foot or so drop. Like, you've made it to the end of the main mine shaft.
Could I go down the drop as my bat and see if there's anything down there?
It's pretty caved in, but you can try and squeeze through there if you'd like.
Should I try and squeeze? Well, I can't communicate with Dinara. I'm gonna like move towards the cave-in, then back, then move towards the cave-in and back, and like try and see from Dinara if they think it's a good idea to go forwards.
She just keeps going.
I guess I'll try and squeeze through.
You're gonna try and go down? It's down.
Yeah, I'll fly down.
Alright, so, Aaron, I will allow you to try and fly down there, but the rest of you will need to make dexterity checks to try and clamber through the rocks if you'd like to try and go down.
I think they're the only two in there right now. Right?
I was gonna
Just
have
the two of
Quilbert
us.
Quilbert go as well. I can roll a stealth thing for him.
And I have winged boots, so I'm flying down unless it's just a tight space.
It's a very tight space. You're gonna need to try and climb through like an opening, basically.
Then
Yeah, Quilbert rolled
she
a
is, she is definitively not going down.
Quilbert rolled a 29 stealth. He's going down. He's tiny.
Tell us what you find.
I'm looking through his eyes this whole time.
If a bat could do a salute, that
Alrighty.
bat's doing a salute.
So the two of you can kind of get through here, but it is pretty collapsed. You do see, as you fly down maybe 200, 300 feet, this shaft just keeps going down and down and down and down.
I guess I'll keep going.
Is this shaft the only route?
There are branching pathways that go off in 1,000 different directions. Some of them caved in, some of them not.
Do I get the sense do I see any footprints or signs of movement in a certain area?
Make a perception check.
Can Quilbert give me advantage on the perception check?
No.
Why can
Can you even see? You're a bat.
bats have night vision, right?
They have
Look,
blind sight.
But they have really bad eyes.
Oh shit.
You
was-
might not be able to see.
Quilbert is looking.
That was-
I mean,
yeah.
it's pitch dark down here. You can navigate your way downward and figure out that there is like a collapse at the bottom.
I have the
There are
goggles of night, but I don't
there are
think that's
hundreds of tunnels here. Most of them collapse, as this seems to be an abandoned mine.
Yeah, bats do not have dark vision. They do have blind sight out to 60 feet, but
Quilbert has dark vision.
Yeah, I guess ignore
At
my
the
perception roll.
bottom, the place is completely
Well,
collapsed.
you don't ignore it. You just don't get the same information.
This place seems really dangerous. It is an abandoned mine shaft for a reason.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a couple hundred years.
See any treasure?
I guess I'll come back out then. Just leave. Unless you guys think there's more I should do in here.
I'm sleeping.
by the time you get back, Nira is just sitting on the edge before the shaft goes down, just sitting waiting.
I'll come back up and polymorph back into a human form.
Anything interesting?
Nothing fucking down there. Looks abandoned. Nobody's been there for hundreds of years. Doesn't explain the fucking wagon tracks, but
Unless one of the shafts is a false shaft, or hidden or disguised.
yeah. I mean, what if they caved in this tunnel in front of us?
I could find out.
You want to go ahead? Just be careful.
So there was a shaft down and a tunnel straight ahead.
You walked down like 100-foot tunnel that ended at a sheer like shaft that went down, that was caved in, kind of at the top. You would have had to squeeze down through it.
Well, he went through that. Okay. Could have broken down a wall. Doesn't seem to make much sense to do now.
Yeah, I'm just so confused.
Someone was here.
Yeah, but we didn't see any tracks leaving. I guess there's no cart leaving either, or there's no cart outside. I guess we missed him.
possible.
We head back outside and look and see if there was cart tracks moving away.
Make a survival check.
There's
Oh,
not looking.
I suck at survival.
If you're coming out to the front, you could ask us, and Hazel could
Yeah.
go and get decent survival.
I'll ask y'all. Or I'll speak to Quilbert. I'll be like, hey, while we're in here, can you guys look outside and see if there were cart tracks moving away?
Hazel would just say that out loud. She probably wouldn't do the roll because she can't go back into Quilbert's eyes and ears from this distance, I don't think. So someone else would have to do it. Whoever's got decent survival out of the people up top. Is it just Hazel?
I have decent survival, but I'm sleeping.
Hmm.
How's Sophia's survival?
It's like a +1.
Okay,
But
so you're a
Taryn?
person.
Oh wait, fuck me.
Aaron
No,
is
I don't know my
also
character sheet apparently.
sleeping.
I'm good
More.
at survival. I'm good at survival.
Okay, you can check them. Hazel just says it out loud. Can someone check for tracks or whatever?
Sophia starts, looking around.
With the 16, it's kind of hard to tell, especially with your tracks also disrupting the flow. But it does appear as if somebody did turn a cart around up here.
Oh, fuck me.
You know.
I guess
Hazel,
we're...
Quilbert can't tell you, so.
I wait for Quilbert's response. I
Quilbert
realize,
will
shit.
raise a little paw.
I think that's our cue to go.
Once
Wilbert
we
gets
get,
smashed out of the air, by the way.
I was gonna say he lands on Nira.
Does he get punched?
No, animals are
He does not.
exempt.
Got it.
When Hazel backs out, could she take a survival check to see if it looks like the cart was heavier when it was leaving?
Sure.
Like they loaded it up with stuff?
Never mind.
Can't
I
tell.
have a +7.
That's not bad. It's +7. It's not bad.
Can't tell.
No.
I had to roll
guess-
something good for that kind of info.
Do you guys immediately turn around?
Yeah. Shit, we should have checked the traps.
Who's driving the cart?
Hazel will drive it.
I'll
'Cause we
sit
want the
inside.
other two to. We want the other two to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't make anybody make a vehicle check. Why don't you make a vehicle check?
Oh great! What is that?
Magically controlled.
There is it would be animal handling.
That's a 24.
Oh,
Baby.
damn.
Yeah, you get the sense that if you had stayed any longer, this track would have been like a lot harder to go down.
I guess we're going to this one next, y'all.
Seems that way.
It's about another full day's ride there.
Oh, fuck.
Are we trying to leapfrog with people sleeping and people driving?
I mean, that doesn't seem like a great idea, because then we're all just going to end up with exhaustion.
Well, the idea would be leapfrog, so it's almost like doing a longer. I feel like it's a lot to organize.
If
Yeah.
24 hours, everyone could interchangeably rest.
Yeah, if it's full 24, we could.
It is
Yeah.
about, when I say a day's ride, I mean like you have to ride all the way there, like 12 hours, and then probably sleep when you get there.
Okay, let's do that. We'll sleep when we get there. Or, well, I guess we'll see if it's viable, and then we'll sleep.
All right, you ride on into the morning. It's morning time by the time that you get back down, and then you would ride basically all day until nighttime again. So you would be pulling up there at nighttime. This is actually a road to what is an abandoned prison.
Ooh.
Creepy.
Any sign of the other group's cart?
Make a perception check or investigation.
I'll go with perception.
Wow, Hazel sucks.
What's your plus? Jesus. I'm plus Jesus, yeah.
There are cart tracks this way, Mateo.
Are there cart tracks returning out as well, or no?
With a 22, no. They look like they just went one way. They're about
I'm gonna
12
knock on
hours old.
I'm gonna knock on the side of the car and be like, "Prepare for war, fellas." Guess we're heading in.
Am I still asleep?
You would wake up around halfway through the journey.
Okay.
Would you guys like to take a 5-minute break for bathrooms and stuff?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yes, Bryce.
All right, let's take a quick break. 5 minutes. Make that shit snappy.
I feel bad. That's literally what I did when you guys went to go scout. But now I can go get water.
So, how's everybody feeling about slaughtering this other party?
I mean, I wouldn't
Don't
use
do
the
that.
word slaughter.
So how chill is everyone with murder?
Is that Edge?
I mean, Hazel's pretty chill with it.
I didn't even realize Hedge was here.
I've
I just hear-
I've been on just push to talk and listening. I haven't had much to say other than laughing my head off, and also
Shit, we've been exposed.
going,
Everybody get down.
"Aw."
Burn it.
I think Laurel would be pretty okay with it.
Yeah, I know that.
And then don't ask.
I mean, what's the vote for murder and against
I
murder?
mean, it depends. Okay. We don't even know if that's. We don't know, but like above table we know, but us as characters don't really know.
What do we
All things for-
know?
I mean, we theorized they're Severus's new employees.
Like, do you want to kill them? Is that like is that? I'm trying to understand like your thought process here. Are we?
That seems like a really good way to get your brain microwaved from across a distant, like a long distance.
Yeah.
If they attack
mean-
us, that's different, but I don't feel like we should just become assassins, you know?
My problem is, if they attack, I don't do as much damage.
Oh, never mind. That changes everything.
My morality is based off how OP I am, so...
My morality is based on whether or not I crit automatically.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Crit-based
Mr.
morality. Do cool shit, don't do cool shit.
I mean, I spec'd into White Witch, so, you know. Is that the right word, spec? That's like a World of Warcraft term.
Do you get any, like, special bonuses being a White Witch? Like, you know, like, better job offerings and stuff?
Jesus Christ.
Better what? Oh, I
Wow.
get it. I get it.
It was
Wow.
racist. Get it?
Yeah.
Don't make me have parts of the video I gotta cut out.
No, I don't.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I am excited to actually heal with her, though. There's some stuff I think I could do that could be pretty handy.
You know, it's not handy.
I made a really similar joke earlier in the night. I don't know if anybody caught it, so I can't talk shit.
You know what's really handy? I don't have any healing spells to get rid of stress anymore.
Oof.
What spell gets rid of stress that you had before?
Lesser Resuscitation, Beacon of Hope.
Oh, I have Beacon of Hope. That's one of my spells that I get.
Oh, okay. So that is 30 as long as as long as you cast it at 3rd level.
Mhm.
and it gets rid of 30 stress that you can distribute however you want to.
Bro,
Okay.
who's heating up a dab right now?
Me.
And I
was
can
on
also
mute.
cast it through Colbert.
But-
You were not on mute.
I took myself off mute to say something, and then, like, you know, I'm already here. I'm probably gonna cut this part out, so
I see, I see.
I got it bookmarked. Oh my god, that episode that we did with the Studio Ghibli music got like 15 copyright claims. It's crazy. Still, like,
I thought the videos were unlisted.
doesn't matter.
Jesus.
There's like software that checks for that shit too.
And no, they're public.
Oh, they are? Damn.
Yeah, they're public.
I guess better start watching what I say.
Hey, you don't read the comments? They hate you.
I'm their favorite.
I've got like 3 comments ever, and one of them was a guy trying to get me to do Fortnite content. So, alright, is everybody back?
Tuna's
No.
still.
I can just like crank 90s in the corner if you guys want. We can. It can be like the having Subway Surfers at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I watched too many videos of exactly that. It's bad.
Okay, everybody's back.
It's okay. I'll put it on full blast. We found out at TrinketCon that Tuna watches way too many videos with just like AI voice reading a Reddit thread.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
like
god, she watches so much
half
of
of
that.
my
I do.
personality at this point.
Minecraft
Me too,
parkour
me
in the
too.
background.
When
Yep.
did that become a conversation at TrinketCon?
Damn, how fucked up were you?
Very.
She was.
Give
mean,
me
the
my
person-
blanket.
I mean, the person who was really truly fucked up at TricketCon was me.
Yeah, you don't even remember a whole day.
What?
I wasn't very fucked up at TrinketCon, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I got pretty drunk and
Yep,
high.
we need our Disney driver.
I feel like I maintained a very balanced high for like 3 whole days straight.
Same.
Yeah, it was great.
Wait, is Ren back? I know they're quiet, but. Okay, not everybody's back yet.
I said 5 minutes.
If the teacher's not here in 5 minutes.
We get to go home.
No, you do not. You're all here for another hour and a half.
Aw.
Long
Man.
session tonight.
Oh
It's not
no.
like we asked for
Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna tie my hands
Look,
about
I
it.
would do Lunaria all day with you guys if you wanted on Tuesdays. I am unemployed.
Same.
Wait,
Think
can
of
we,
all the
can we do?
think of all the content.
Yeah, is there a way in which world that we plan an all day session where we take breaks
On a
every 2
Tuesday?
hours?
No.
On
Not
a Tuesday, no.
Definitely
because
not on a
some people
Tuesday.
have to work.
Yeah.
I think 4 hours is probably fine.
I work a 9 to 5, so I
After
really.
a 4-hour session, I start to get a little, you know, I don't want to play more than 4 hours at a time most of the time. I love you all, but you know, sometimes my creative limit taps out at 4 hours.
Oh, I
just
fucked up
wanna
with
use-
what animal? Hang
And yet, if we RP for 2.5 hours, it's a problem. I'm just kidding.
on.
Yeah,
We did all the
I want to
work.
do some
I sh-
combat tonight. I mean,
I should have
What?
used this. I should have used this for the thing pulling the carriage.
Combat.
I love it.
yeah, it's
I
been
don't
a
even
while
know what
since
it
we
is.
did combat.
I wouldn't mind
Looks
doing
like a-
combat.
Like a bat or a
We
lemur.
haven't done combat in like
Like a
12
bat
sessions.
lemur. It looks like
No,
a bat lemur.
we did combat in Solara.
Oh yeah.
I shoot Laurel
but-
with an arrow.
Been like 5 or 6 sessions.
It's been a minute. Is Ren? Are you back?
I'm here.
Ren?
Okie
Oh.
So
dokie.
sorry.
No, you're fine. We're just making sure everybody's here. Alrighty, then. The long road drags on into the hills towards what is marked on your map as an abandoned prison.
Trinket, start re-recording here. Note, in recording.
Hazel grabbed up some like sticks and twigs and leaves, and even if they're dead, and she's been like fussing with them as they're going on their way over there.
Laurel, you gain another 5 stress.
Mateo's gonna pull out his bow and just keep an arrow knocked as they drive in case anything jumps at them.
Anything
What-
special on the way down?
we did get the long rest, right? So that means I don't have the exhaustion anymore, correct?
That's true.
You're not proficient in umbrella? Wow.
Yeah.
You
not
right
proficient.
click to make it go down, Red.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I guess we're just keep chugging along.
I appreciate you.
All right. Then after another 4 hours, in the early hours of the morning, probably after just a little bit after midnight, you pull up to the front of an abandoned prison dug into the side of a hill. One moment.
Ooh, scary.
Man, that's as far as I can see.
Damn,
I
we're
love having vision.
Or I can only see 35 feet in front of me.
That is that. So you have a torch equipped. I put a torch on your inventory and equipped it for you. You can equip and unequip it.
If you don't have dark vision, that might check out.
So technically, it should be that, yeah. Because this is complete
Oh.
darkness.
So now I have 15 feet of vision. Never mind.
Correct.
Trinket, I have the goggles of the night, which give me 60 feet of dark vision.
Trinket, my torch
do.
just went off.
Okay. Yeah. Turn it back on.
How do I turn it back on?
Equip it.
It is already equipped. Oh, wait, it's... Oh, I guess I didn't see it.
It
I
should,
see it now.
It should turn on and off. Oh wait, that's. Hang on.
Hooray for
Do you guys have
120
torches
feet
in your
dark vision.
inventory?
Yes.
Nira does not. She's never used
I
one
don't
of them.
either, because I don't need them, but
Hang
Not
on.
when you can see for 120 feet.
Oh shit.
120? Jesus.
Try that torch. That torch should work.
It turned on, and then something.
Yeah, I did
assume
that.
it
Yeah,
clicked
it's
twice.
it's the other torch, Cole. Delete that one that you have. This one. Hang on, I'll delete it. Use the other one. Equip and unequip it, and then it'll have a torch on.
Okay.
And then Evelyn, yours should be the same.
I think I might have messed
But yes, by default, this is how far you should be able to see. Yep.
Trinket, can you add the effect of 60 feet of dark vision to my character? Because of this? Oh, it's added, I think. Wait, is that 35 feet or? Can't. Oh.
There you go. You should have dark vision now. Let me delete your token. Place a new.
Thank you. Oh, that's only 40 feet. It's fine. It's alright.
you might need that extra 20 feet. You don't know to be
Yeah.
able to
Hmm.
get that surprise round.
Fair enough. I don't know. If it's too much of a bother, I don't care. But
Hang on.
I can't see.
You should be able to
I
see
can see.
out to 60 feet, or detect tokens out to 60 feet.
Because the darkness starts here for me.
Okay.
Is it
well,
gray
if
or is
I-
it black?
Is it yeah?
Black.
So if I put a
Here.
token over here, you can't see it.
I can't see anything over there now.
I see it.
Yeah, I do too. I have dark vision.
I
Do
can't
you
see
have
that.
something that for some reason is limiting your vision?
No.
Dark vision.
Also, Trinket, if you're setting it, if you're updating his dark vision on his character sheet, like by itself, and updating on the token, you'll have to refresh his token on the page.
I know. Vision. Dark vision. Oh my god, my foundry just reloaded. Vision, dark vision,
You broke it.
update token. No, now
I
you have no
broke.
vision. What the fuck?
I can.
So I busted near his vision for a minute trying to get shit to go correct.
You should. You should have dark vision now.
I don't see anything. Still
Are
40
you
feet.
are you using the prototype token
Yes, that's the only
Editor?
way to do it.
Okay.
You can
Good.
can't you do it right on the main page of the sheet when you update it? There's the thing, the option that it says senses. If you're editing the page, you can click the cogwheel and just put in the base amount of dark vision. Like,
Yeah.
just override it.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my god, this map's really long.
I'm ready.
I'm not.
Jesus. Come on, foundry.
Wait, what?
I don't know what Evelyn's trying to hit over there, but
Me?
oh.
Just killing them.
You damaged
Straight up.
me.
Did that make it better?
Just
Look,
imagining.
we wanted combat.
I imagine Evelyn just like holding the bow low and just like taking a stray calf shot at people. Just bam.
So the edge
In
of
the words of our
so
Lord.
you can only see to the edge of the light there still,
Yeah,
and everything beyond that is black,
everything beyond that's black.
like pitch black.
Pitch black. Do you want a screen? I'll send a screenshot if you want.
Yeah,
Here.
yes, I don't understand. You have dark vision.
Here,
Your character's your token is
Aaron,
set up
have you
perfectly.
tried reloading?
Let me try and reload. Here, if you look on Discord, you could see. Hi.
You're set up fine.
Okay, now it's not loading. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let me log in.
Wait, you didn't want us to see your search history?
No, I don't want you to see my password.
Oh, I thought you just didn't want to see us your search history.
Fuck all.
Would
Okay.
would you be shocked to see Pornhub? No, we'd be like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, that checks out. But then again, does it check
Okay.
out?
I'd be shocked if he had like knitting surplus, and I'd be like, really, you knit?
That'd be good.
Never would have guessed.
Knitting's hard, man.
Exactly.
I
Like,
Did you know there's a heavy metal knitting competition?
I believe it.
This is still my
feels,
vision.
This feels like the setup to a joke.
No, seriously. Google heavy metal knitting world championship.
Yeah, it's still 40 feet.
I don't understand.
Wait. Zoom in, Aaron.
It looks
Measure
right.
it out to the end.
Where?
Measure it out from your character to the end to the black.
Oh,
fuck,
hang on,
sorry.
hang on.
Character to the black?
It's 40
Yeah.
feet.
Oh, it is 40 feet. Okay, yeah. Well,
Because I was like, it's
That's what I
30 feet of light. I was like, it's 30 feet of light and then 10 feet of dim light.
Yeah, I think he's just seeing.
Oh, there we go.
there you
That's
go.
what- I see something right here. Yeah, now.
There you go.
Wait,
Perfect.
Cool.
don't point it out. None of us can see it.
I think that was just a
It
test.
was just a test. All right. You
It was
pull
all a
up.
test.
There is a cart parked over here.
Getting game is paused. There we go.
Do we want to move stealthily, gang?
We have passed without trace back. It's been a day. Oh, and Hazel gives
I want it.
Taryn this weird looking bundle of fucking sticks and twine and says, just hold on to this. You might need it. Tucks it in your
while
outfit.
sneaking, Evelyn would like to make her way over to that cart.
Making my way.
And attaching from one of the spokes on the inside of the wheel, I would like to attach it to the axle, so that it won't be able to move the immovable rod and then activate it.
Oh shit.
So you're going to move up to do something to this cart.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look for traps
stealthily,
first.
Yeah.
You do what?
Can I look for traps first before Evelyn does that?
Gotta love have disadvantage on the stealth checks.
Let me roll for checking
16
for
plus
traps.
10.
Oh, so 16.
Never mind, I don't see any traps.
Wait, are you proficient? Oh wait, we're not level 10 yet. Never mind. You don't have reliable talent.
Nope.
Reliable talent's so fucking good.
You're not even more broken yet. Oh, there's a robot.
As soon as you move up to try and do anything to this cart, a person appears from invisibility. Their invisibility drops. She is a very, very tall, almost 6 foot tall woman made of brass, many mechanical parts, lots of smooth features. And you see, just as you move up and lower yourself to begin to tie this apparatus, above you, you feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up as this robot in its hand has conjured some static electricity.
Oh,
Whoopsies.
why,
Sorry.
hello. My apologies. I thought this was just an abandoned car.
Yeah, sorry. We were looking to, loot
We're
an
just-
abandoned cart in the storm.
We're just sightseeing, we're travelers.
Its glowing purple eyes scan all of you.
You work for Severus, right?
What a jump.
I'm just trying to bullshit my way out of this.
Well, you did a terrible job.
It says nothing.
Well,
You're
again,
friends with Severus. Lockmore.
really sorry. Pardon my friend, he is schizophrenic. But yeah, I didn't realize that this was a cart that belonged to someone.
Make a deception check
have a
or a
good evening.
persuasion check.
Which one of us?
Both of you. better one wins.
Oh.
Oof. You rolled a 4 and got a 15.
I rolled an 11 and got a 10.
You can see the little ball of static electricity just grows in its hand as
Start
you
taking
stand
steps
there.
backward.
Does it-
I'll step back.
Does the spell look like what we've seen Laurel cast for Lightning Bolt?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, Hazel will do something if it looks like they are actually going to cast it. But
Again,
for
truly
now.
sorry.
They let it go a little bit as you move away.
Sorry.
We'll be on our way.
They seem friendly.
Seem like they don't want to be touched.
Should we keep moving stealthily?
We might as well.
Okay. I guess we're all rolling stealth checks.
Maybe
with
once
+1.
we're out of that thing's line of sight.
We all just start like Pink Panthering as they're watching us sneak away.
Yeah, it's very Krog or oh
Yeah,
my god.
Krunk.
Yeah, Krunk, that's it. Yeah. Which is one of my favorite things ever is that moment of him just like holding the note as he's against the wall. It is one of the greatest moments in animated movie history.
So perfect.
I rolled pretty decent for stealth again.
Wow, Hazel rolled good with it, even without the 10. That's good for her.
So, real quick before you just walk in there, was that door already open?
It was.
Jesus Christ, you're trying to die, bro.
Should we have somebody just checking for traps constantly?
You?
I'm not good at investigation. Who's good at investigating?
Not me.
Sophia?
I have a +1.
I mean, if Evelyn's about to do something, I'll check for a trap if you are.
Fuck off.
Evelyn is just going to stand in the doorway and peek her head in to the right and left just to make sure there's nobody in there.
Hazel has the same modifier as Colbert for intellect. I love that.
Can I
They
roll
share one brain.
Can you roll what?
a perception check just to look for traps in general around the area we're walking?
Sure.
Because I suck at investigation. Never mind.
Seems
You
like
don't
you
see
suck
anything.
at perception. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't see anything. It's clear.
I see a door over there.
Very perceptive.
Thanks.
There are two statues in this room that line either side of a large banded metal door with an ornate looking lock. The statues are on one side of the goddess Yarna and on the other side of the god Luray.
You said this was a fancy door here?
Can I investigate the statue of Flore?
Sure.
Oh, my tremor sense is broken right now
Why?
because I can see chests through walls, and I don't think I'm supposed to see this.
Oh. Well,
Mateo, open that door.
I'm gonna check for traps first.
Speaking of doors, friends, there's another opened one over here.
Let me take a peek.
Can Hazel take a moment to like listen for movement that's not ours?
sure.
I'm looking for traps right here.
That's a pretty good roll. It's 27.
An
You
at 20.
do hear down the hallway two women laughing down this way towards where Laurel is.
Okay.
Two women
Uh,
laughing and the sound of the jaws or beak of something snapping like it's eating something.
Laurel?
You're gonna hear, and Laurel, you haven't heard that yet, but you hear in your head, "Please don't go down there. There's someone over there." And then she's gonna say it out loud, like low speaking voice. There are two women that way, and they're doing something that I think is creepy. Maybe.
I'm gonna send Lucy in there and just.
Oh, maybe let's not alert them. They're probably gonna over here, but
I mean, they're not coming for us.
yeah.
What's your cat's stealth?
Literally +4.
Okay, Colbert's only a +6.
But my cat can't see.
Do you need your
Oh,
cat?
I have blind sight on Quilbert.
Do you need me to place
maybe
the
I
cat token and give it vision?
I have the cat token, but the
They
cat
just don't have
token.
dark vision.
Yeah, they just don't have dark vision.
Quilbert does. I'm gonna send
Cats
him.
don't have dark vision?
No, they do
Nope.
not.
Oh.
No, that was a constant thing with Frumpkin. I'm sending Quilbert.
Trinket, that was a 23 on traps for this door. Here.
This door is absolutely trapped with magic.
Can I? I'm gonna tell them to back up, and I'm gonna try and use sleight of hand to disable the traps.
She tells everyone that she's found the owl bear.
Perfect. Can somebody give me guidance or advantage on this?
Does anyone care that the people that we were running after are down the hall a little bit? Like
Yeah. I'm
30
gonna slap.
seconds away.
I'm gonna slap Mateo's ass and give him guidance, and then
Is that a D4?
Yeah.
Is anybody giving me advantage or no?
No.
Let's see how this works. That was a 2 for a 21.
Jesus Christ.
We're still sneaky, right? We still have sneak.
Yeah.
For an
'Kay.
hour, yep.
I'm going to cast alter self, and I'm gonna alter myself to look like. Okay.
Mateo, make a Constitution saving throw.
Even on a 21?
Oh, I should have given you. Oh.
10.
Well, I can only look at the girl, but
Mateo,
I'm
the
not 6
moment
feet
that
tall,
you
so
pop this
she's 6 feet,
arcane...
2 feet tall, right?
We're doing something.
The minute that you pop the lock on this, or the seal on this arcane
Trinket.
ward that's here, it pops, and the entire door
Trinket?
disintegrates. What? I'm trying to
Can you
describe
not hear?
something. Can you not hear me?
Trinket? She's talking.
I think maybe you couldn't hear her?
Can you guys all hear me?
Yeah,
I can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, so the lock on the door bursts and disintegrates, and it sounds a very loud alarm that begins blaring.
Ouchies.
I'd love. So the alarm's coming from the lock.
The alarm is coming from the door, which quickly disintegrates. But yes, you can see there's a small, like, arcane sigil still floating in the air that is, like, pulsing red.
I tried, y'all.
And immediately as you hear that, Hazel, those voices stop.
Mhm. You all, I'm gonna say to everybody, because Hazel can talk in your heads except for Nira, obviously. I think the jig is up. They know we're here, so be prepared for whatever that means.
I'm gonna cast mirror image.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
You actually notice, Hazel, a few moments later that the laughing intensifies.
Huh? And they haven't come. It's not coming closer.
You don't hear footsteps.
Okay, maybe they don't give a shit.
Should I be able to open this chest or no? Or...
Look what's in there, yeah.
I'm gonna send
I'm-
Colbert again.
Okay. Shit. I'm gonna check
Are
for
they-
traps again. Sorry.
Are they doing anything? Are they like they don't give a shit that the alarm is happening?
You don't hear footsteps coming towards you, no.
Well, and I've got Quilbert where he can see them, and I'm looking through his eyes at the moment, so
Make
I
a
can see them.
perception check.
Okay.
Evelyn, Quilbert's in there.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So's
You
Lucy.
can see, you see 3 people in this room.
Hmm.
You see a rather tall, dark-skinned woman wearing a set of Magitech armor. Very, very nicely made. A half orcish man looks to be in his a little bit later in life, maybe in his 50s or 60s, with gray hair, holding a spell book. And then sitting on Owlbear back is a clearly elven woman with a set of very nice silver armor. You see that the one woman is throwing what appear to be fish into the mouth of the others. I'm sorry, did I just reload the game?
I don't think so.
I just
Nope.
reloaded it for myself.
Oh, okay.
Who is throwing some sort of fish into their mouth, and then the 2 women are chuckling about it.
Huh.
Weird.
How? This is this is a. She might have some kind of. Do they look strong? I feel like
They
they
look
do.
pretty strong.
They look pretty strong.
They all look very well off, too.
But so do we at this point, right?
For sure.
Hmm. I'm gonna have Quilbert stay there. This is close enough that I can go in and out of his vision. So I'm gonna keep checking periodically to see if they're moving while we're fucking around over here, I guess. And I'll just say to everybody I've got an eye on them. At the
After
moment.
around a minute or so, the alarm stops.
Okay.
While
Well,
the
Go ahead. Sorry.
while the alarm was going off, Sophie was looking at the statue, and when she moved away, I'm gonna go over, and it's a statue. I'm gonna try to punch a chunk out of it. And you might be asking, how does that make sense? Well, I'm going to hit it with my fist. And I have the Demolishing Might feature. I am effectively a siege weapon. I do double damage to objects and structures.
Oh my god.
I'm so curious about your plan. I love this though. While this is happening, I rolled a 15.
Walls and doors mean nothing to me.
Fair enough. Are these chests clearly trapped on a 15?
On a 15, they all seem to be open in here.
Okay. I'm yoinking everything in here then.
Can you carry it all?
I have 300 weight carry now. I don't know how to move these to my inventory.
Drag and drop.
Inspect. Oh, maybe I need to open my inventory as well. Evelyn, you want a bunch of cool shit? I say to you.
I really want to lock this door permanently.
Which door?
The one that the other people are on the other side of.
I'm gonna bring Quilbert back.
See, I've
Why
got this
can't
immovable rod, so if I just shove it through the door handles, door can't open anymore.
Is
Trinket,
the
how
door
do I-
made of wood?
Drag and drop all this.
Believe you just click on the item and you click like take or something, right?
All I have is inspect.
So you open your character sheet. Open
Yep.
the chest. Drag and drop.
It's not letting me drag and remove them anywhere.
I don't know, Cole, you know how item piles work. How do you take stuff out of the vault? You guys have used these before. There's one at your house.
Give me a ticket. 1 second.
In the meantime, I will hand Sophia the whatever chunk of statue I can punch out of it. Since you liked it.
Did you give us access to the item pile?
You should. I could
Sophia
drag and
is
drop
gonna,
that
like-
item onto your character sheet.
Sophia takes the rock from Dinara. Is like, usually I like shinier rocks, but this one's really nice too.
Because every time I hover it, it gives me a red symbol, meaning like I can't.
Manage access. Oh, come on. Alright, fine. We'll just change them to container.
Do we still have the bag of holding?
Aaron,
Can you take stuff now?
Hello.
Yes.
They just look less cool.
That's okay. Oh, it says Game Master needs to respond to the requests.
For fuck's sake. Try to do something new, and it just doesn't work.
It's okay.
Maybe I could cast an alarm on the door so if they leave the room, we hear it. Well, I could hear it.
Manage access.
I mean, they know we're here on anyway at this
Oh, I
point.
can take these. So much looting.
Oh my god.
How am I doing weight-wise? I still got plenty of weight room. I'm not even halfway done with my weight. Oh god, I'm taking them one at a time. Oh fuck. Okay, that one's still jankety. Okay. How long before?
Yo, that was absolutely crazy.
What?
Nothing.
Are you guys seeing what I'm taking in the chat?
Yes. Yeah. How are you
Okay.
not full?
I
What
am
is
very
shield
full.
of What is shield of expression?
Can I give some stuff to some people? Because I'm very full right now.
Taryn has the bag of holding,
Yeah,
I
come up
think.
there.
Yeah, Taryn has the bag of holding.
Okay, Taryn, you're getting so much right now.
Oh goodness.
This is gonna take you guys time to do this. So you guys are spending time gathering goods. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna follow the person
Let's
that's moving. So
let's
I don't know
unanimously
where I went.
decide what we're doing and stop moving in complete opposite directions because we're messing with the time, okay? Let's all like say what we're doing before we do it, okay? So we're not metagaming, please.
Sophia, Taryn, and I are all dealing with the items in the chest, I think. Is that correct?
I feel like we wouldn't want to split up very far either way. So I'm just moving into this room where everybody else is.
Oh goodness.
Or
The
where the
three of them
chests
seem
are.
to just be rummaging and gathering. So Nira is moving with Evelyn. The idea being keeping a different kind of lookout.
What?
If you'd like to follow Evelyn, that's the path I'm on.
I will stop at Evelyn.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to dealing items out.
There's
Okay.
Evelyn. Stop there.
After a little, okay, so you guys are dealing with doing that.
I'm having
Laurel, what
fun.
are you doing? You're just sat there waiting to see if anybody comes?
Yep.
And Evelyn went deeper to explore.
Everybody who's in the chest room, make me a perception check.
Oh,
fuck, sorry.
okay. Let me stop dealing things out for a second.
I went to open my character. I was double clicked on it, and right as you sent it, and I was below the deny button.
Oh, you're good. 16. Okay. Thank God one of us rolled well.
Sophia, you're the first to notice it, but Mateo, you notice it once it's pointed out. Standing in the doorway
Oh god.
is a set of glowing purple eyes.
Wait, that door?
No, right here.
Oh god, behind me?
Right behind you, yeah.
Okay.
Do they seem
Also,
aggressive?
in this room, those of you who don't have dark vision, it is pitch black. Taryn, do you have a torch, maybe?
I tried to turn it on.
All right,
but it
let
wasn't
me
working.
add one of the good torches then, because
Sorry, I didn't want to stop your progress.
delete that torch. And
I
let me
have
put a new
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 swords on me right now.
Let's go.
and do that one.
Do I get the sense that these purple eyes are aggressive?
They're just watching
Like-
you.
Are they reminiscent of the thing that we saw, of the robot that we saw?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Hazel turns around and goes, we got followed by the robot. Of course we did.
I'll say hi.
Sorry, I don't see a torch unless I'm stupid and can't.
Actually, can I use my... I have the Gem of Brightness. Can I use... There's a non... It doesn't use a charge. But it does. Oh, no, that's the cone. I don't want the cone. No! Don't target it. I don't know if it actually has an associated effect that I can do. But Sophia takes out this gem that she got from our last journey and uses the first command word, and then it sheds a bright light in a 30-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 30 feet.
Okie dokie. As the two of you move up to this other space through this small room with a lit lantern in it, what are you guys doing? What are you looking for?
I'm sorry, I don't see the torch.
Who was that to?
That is to Evelyn
To
and
Evelyn.
Oh.
I'm just working my way through deeper into the place. Is this some kind of like workshop room?
You move into a different part of the place. This does not seem to be a this does not seem to be a prison. This seems newer. It's built deeper in the mountain, and it looks draconic.
Is there any draconic writing anywhere?
There is some statues of some draconic warriors reminiscent of Black Maw.
Well, the supply depot we're looking for is supposed to be a lost ancient dragon depot, so this could be good news. Does it say Black Maw on it, or is it like...
They definitely have Black Maw colors on them.
certainly looks like there's a lot of supplies here.
This does appear to be a sort of supply depot. Boxes of short swords and shields and all sorts of items line the walls here.
You got one of them Yusuf business cards. Days, you're muted.
Oh, whoops. Not a business card, and what I have probably doesn't work this far away.
Those things have a range limit?
Well, I don't know if the card does, but what I have has it.
Oh
range.
shit.
Uh-oh. Game's paused.
Yeah, sure is, you guys.
It's a good
Damn,
thing.
we're really far away, Dave.
I mean, I got movement speed. I can hoof it.
At this door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're fucked. I knew it.
There's a knock at the door.
Oh, God. I'm gonna move back and knock an arrow and hold an action until I see something aggressive from an enemy.
You are not any fun. And the door opens. They told me at least that you were going to be fun.
Who told you that?
Maybe we should have a little bit of a chat, huh? And the guy behind
I'm
her
all
goes,
ears.
yeah, a little bit of a chat. They see you kind of hand and fist shoving things into your bag.
We're clearly robbing you.
This ain't their shit.
Would we say it's ours? Because if we would say it's ours, then they could say it's also theirs.
I'd say finders keepers.
I say it's in my bag. That means it.
Okay.
In other words, take it out of my cold, dead hands.
This is a really cool statue, Dayanara.
Kind of nice. Do you want a piece?
You
No.
are the ones that have been sent here to get the goods, right?
Depends who's
The new
asking.
Caraway lackeys. The failed and the miserable.
Oh, so you must be Severus's new lackeys, ain't you?
Oh, we worked for the magistrate long before you.
Older never meant wiser.
Trinket,
Yes.
can I subtly walk forward
Sure.
just to be clear? An owlbear is a monster, right?
It is.
Oh, God.
Remember what we talked about, Cole.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Getting the group consensus.
I'm just asking.
You hear Professor Oak in your head. He says this doesn't seem like a good place to ride a bicycle.
You can see this woman, she kind of counts you all in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are the rest of you?
They're dead.
Killed them all.
Aaron looks at Hazel.
She nods to the orcish man who walks away.
I'm just fucking with you. They're not dead. You're gonna find them sooner or later.
Like I said, we should have a little chat.
Well,
Why?
start talking then.
Can we start over for a second? What is your name?
I
Hey, Nira, you think we should
am
keep going?
Kale.
Completely. If they needed us, they would yell.
I am the
Matthew.
Honorable Mateo Greyvale. is a pleasure, ma'am.
The lady outside, her name is Arena. And that there, that is T1. And she gestures to the robot.
I believe we met T1 before.
I do believe she informed me you were meddling with our, well, means of transport. Could not have that. Could we?
I apologize. That was a serious mistake on our part. We thought it was an abandoned cart. And you can understand in this kind of winter, you see an abandoned cart,
Then
you gotta take what you get.
surely understand that we can't be letting you walk out of here with all of that goods. Now, can we?
Oh, I'm sure we could come to an arrangement, can't we? We're both reasonable people. Same side. I think neither of us.
Sits, I don't think you are on the same side as me, actually.
What, you ain't magistrate? That what you saying?
No, my dear. I think you are the one who is not magistrate.
Are you saying that the Caraways are not part of the magistrate?
One of them is. One of them is a free agent.
I feel like they both are on the same side. I think what one of them does, the other doesn't do much against.
But you are not members of the magistrate. You'll take this home and sell it for yourself. Selfishly, like you always have. That at least was predictable.
I don't know how to.
Kale, I think we mean you no harm, and I hope you guys mean us no harm as well. We're not here to cause bloodshed, just as you probably would like to avoid its combat just as much as us. So how could we come to a bloodless arrangement? Because at the end of the day, whether or not you believe it, all that will be spilled is magistrate blood.
We split the goods.
If you're down for the go down the middle 50-50, I think my group could say 55-45.
60-40.
55-45.
60-40 and you walk out of here with your lives.
You drive a tough bargain. 59-41.
Oh my god.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I give him advantage or can I roll the persuasion check?
Sure.
Do you want me to
you-
roll the
you go
persuasion
get it.
check? Okay. God,
I
this
also-
is dumb.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a 24.
Plus 7.
A 31 for 1% extra.
There are some among you who Severus would rather not have harmed. This is an appropriate deal. 60-40.
I'm sorry, but my curiosity. If I may pay for my curiosity,
I can
I'll-
tell you.
I'll give you a sum of 50 gold to learn those names.
It's Terran. Because of Yusuf. Obviously.
It's Evelyn because of Marianne,
Both
obviously.
of them. I think it could be either, but
It's
more
actually
likely
Laurel.
because of Yusuf.
Kale?
Because Yusuf went and yelled at Severus, so.
Alright, real fast. In the other room,
Yeah, it pans back to Deianira pushing this massive wheeled cannon through the halls as Evelyn walks behind her carrying a bunch of cannonballs.
where the
Like,
fuck
Nair
are
started,
you guys? Oh
we're-
my god.
You know what I mean? Like Nero started carrying cannonballs and then saw the cannon, dropped them, and is now pushing a cannon out.
Yeah, this big cannon specifically.
The short, stubby one, the chode.
Yeah.
Make a perception check. None of you down there fucking move. Because I can't see you.
Not moving.
I'm trusting you with the
Does somebody
fucking
want to
thing
send a
on.
message to Evelyn about our deal?
Pretty
Good perception checks.
You don't know how long he's been standing there, but there is a man leaned up against the wall, legs crossed, picking his teeth with a toothpick, just kind of watching you guys.
You want a cannon? There's a long, skinny one. Won't get the job done. We got the chode.
There's also some ballistas over there.
They'll do nicely on the war front.
Sure will. I think they do really well strapped to the front of our carriage.
I was just gonna shoulder mount it.
No problem if one goes missing, right? You can see he picks up a particularly shiny dagger and like looks at it. It's not good enough for him. He just puts it back down.
So, having no manners, Nira's just pushing the cannon past him. Like, I'm going. I got what I wanted.
Yeah, Evelyn walks
We're
just
all
right
having
behind.
a chat.
Oh.
About what?
Would love for you to join us. Smiles a big toothy grin. This is the guy who the other day I said, "Oh no, he's hot." Hang on, let me post the full art and references for these people because they're all gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
They do be all hot, and I have seen them all.
Trinket, why do you think I was choosing peace rather than going for the kills?
You
I
want to
knew
bang
this
an
was gonna
NPC?
Oh man. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Forward
got
looking
some.
ass?
He's got some Geralt of Rivia energy.
He does.
Damn.
Yeah.
Smash.
I
Yeah.
know, right? That's why I said, "Oh no, he's hot."
Everyone but the owlbear.
Peace, y'all.
He's so fluffy.
He's very fluffy.
Nira's ignoring him and just pushing the cannon out.
You can see in particular he is watching Deianira.
Get to about here, kick a barrel over just because I can. We already made noise. Keep going. See a statue. Punch the statue out. Keep going. Pushing the cannon.
You could see he could absolutely help you with this, but it's just not.
Alright, this corner. This is where we jump. No, I'm just kidding.
It's really shuffle. No. Pushing the cannon out.
We both rage.
Boxes.
Can't lose.
You see as he walks you to, he lights up a pipe. Starts smoking.
You smoke Daldens? Or Exemplar?
'Tis my own mix of exemplar. Rose hips, a little bit of sage, mint, and julep.
Smells gross.
Sue's
stink.
fine.
During our talk, do you mind if I roll one with that?
Yeah, you know he'll move up and he'll hand you his little tobacco pouch.
Nice, yeah, I can't do it right now because I'm carrying a bunch of fucking cannonballs, but once I set them down.
And then as we get to this hallway, we get like halfway down this hallway. Nira's like, "Oh wait," and runs back across this hallway to this larger statue, and like punches a bunch of holes in it, and then runs back to the cannon to keep pushing the cannon out.
Taryn is glad he's not witnessing this because he would be a little intimidated. at this point.
Literally only because she's literally a siege weapon. Literally can break walls and doors. That's her whole job.
Yeah,
Will
you guys
never
walked
make
this
her
far.
angry. Ever.
You see
Well,
people
howdy.
that way, and Nira starts pushing the cannon the way that they came in.
Nero, I think
Out
we
this-
can.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
our friends are in that one. I can see Mateo's dumb head from here.
You can
Boy.
see Ariane. She looks at Laurel down the hallway, and just
Oh,
kind
I
of
was-
says, "What?"
I was being really quiet.
Come on.
but
She just
that's
kind of
fun.
tilts her head, and the owl bear growls, and then she goes, "He doesn't bite."
Yeah, he do.
She just nods her head towards the door.
Out of the way, hotcakes, beep beep. And I'm just pushing the cannon. Like, if she's not gonna move, I'm pushing the cannon into her.
No, she moves right out of the way for you.
And
actually kicks her
after-
feet up against the wall here. She kind of leans back and crosses her legs.
Guys, we found a really cool thing.
We found a cannon!
I look at her and I go, I'm pretty sure Severus warned you about me, so
Oh, these people know Severus.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
I see he got a new model, and I point over to the metallic lady in the doorway.
oh god.
The Terminator.
You see as the robot kind of moves up and sits on some of the crates and just like sits there immobile, just watching.
And then you all see as Evelyn starts rolling a cigarette with a bunch of stuff in it that you've never seen.
Once Evelyn returns, Mateo's gonna turn to Hazel and be like, do you mind helping me out with some of the carrying stuff? He's gonna put emphasis on the word mind.
Mm-hmm. She'll cast. Can she do it? Hang on. Let me check something. Detect Thoughts does have a visual, or a verbal and somatic component.
Oh, you can't just tell telepathy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, never mind. Ignore that then, because I didn't realize it
Yeah.
had BSM.
And I'm not a sorcerer, so I do not have subtle spell.
All right, folks. What's I heard there's a talk going on.
Kayla takes over again. It's kind of clear that she's the leader. Well, we just have a few things to get in order.
Such as?
The 60-40 split that your friends agreed to.
59-49.
That doesn't.
That's more than 100%.
I put into everyone's mind in my group that I can see be a little distracting, so I can cast a spell without them noticing. And she's gonna casually kind of step back here.
Is the
We
floor
can't
made of
have
wood?
60% of my cannon.
The floor is made of wood in here.
Evelyn accidentally drops one of the cannonballs so that it like puts a fucking hole in the floor.
When that happens, she's gonna try to cast as quietly as she can Detect Thoughts.
Is Ariana looking at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gestured for you to walk inside to join the rest of the group for the conversation.
Oh. Well, what if I just sit here?
Let's go into the one room all together where we can
Yeah.
easily be pummeled with
No.
spells.
Nira's still pushing her cannon out. It's just like, this is mine, and I'm pushing my cannon out.
I'll move in front of Hazel and pretend to have a conversation with her to hopefully help
The
conceal.
owlbear does not move from the door.
She's casting a spell.
But the lady on the owl does just smile at you, Daenerys.
There is conflict as she stops pushing the cannon and just walks and stands face to face with the owl bear, looks at the woman on top, then back at the owl bear.
Make an animal handling check.
Dinara gets eaten.
10.
This
You have a
thing looks like it
surprisingly-
wants to bite your face off.
You have a
That's
surprisingly
But it
high
doesn't.
animal handling.
You can see some of the feathers on its neck kind of stand up, and she reaches down and pets it.
Nira's putting out her hand like she's ready to pet it.
She kind of gives you like she cocks her head to the side and gives you like a might lose a hand type of look.
They have an off-brand Terran.
I will sit here and just start making faces with the owl bear. And while the conversation's going, I'm just making faces with the owl bear to try to charm it over.
Is Hazel able to cast Detect Thoughts without them noticing with all the distraction and subterfuge?
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Okay. I'm not good at sleight of hand.
Can I make a sleight of hand check with her by
No.
having a conversation, or no?
17.
I'll
Oh,
say yes. You can get that off. Sure.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, she is within range, and I'm just doing surface thoughts right now.
Sure.
I'm not pushing in anyone's mind.
Also, do I
Mainly
So you're just
wondering if
focusing on her.
about- Yeah, for now.
There's one word in her mind, and it's pathetic.
Huh. What does she look like she might be good at? Does she look like more of a physical person or more of a mental person?
She's got a sword on her hip
Hmm.
and a gun.
And a gun, interesting. She can cast gun, interesting.
So we're
It's a
splitting
wisdom saving throw.
everything in this building 60-40. We get 60, you get 40?
No. No. That is not the deal.
I'm confused because we opened the door.
60% goes to the magistrate, not to your caraway cause, whatever he will do with it.
well, you know,
This
that
is a
doesn't seem
good
very.
split.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
But we choose our 40% first.
That
And
was
the
not in
cannon's
the
not
initial
included.
deal. Make a persuasion check.
I have a really bad.
I should have done the talking.
I mean, we did open the door. We got in here first.
you get 0% of the cannon, or I will trade the cannon for the owl bear.
I
Hey,
look
that's a 2 for a 1.
I look at I look at Nira and go, that's a good idea, actually. I take it.
Should Kale or should Hazel risk pushing in?
no.
Fuck yeah, you should.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I got your back.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Girl, I got your back.
I'm trying to keep this peaceful.
Do you want
When
me to do
am
it?
I trying to keep things peaceful?
I say push in. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah,
Itching for a fight.
yeah. Come on. You, some of Laura has rubbed off on you, Kate. Some of Laurel has rubbed off on you.
Do it because you want to, and
I
you want to
really
see what happens.
Yeah, but that feels like that feels like Laurel
That's
automatically.
super Laurel. But also, no one can see you do it, so
Yeah, but she knows if I do it, and
she'll
I
know
think
that you did. But
hang on, I
we
think she
won't
knows
know
either way. Hang on.
if she fails
No.
or if only if she succeeds.
If it's
will
6
she
feet,
know.
no, it says either way. The target knows that you are probing
Oh.
into its mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
you
feel
have
like-
time.
I feel
But
like
you have
that's.
time.
Hang on a second.
So that's
Hang on
not
a second.
No, it should be. It should be.
That's 2024 rules. I'm pretty sure.
No,
feel
I
like
think that's
That's just
I'm pretty
classic
sure
rules.
that's
That's everything.
2014
Yeah. It knows
because
Oh,
I
it
had to
is,
check
either way,
bots
yeah.
last campaign.
Yeah. Honestly, that kind of makes it low-key useless, but
But the thing
Um,
is, you're still gonna get the thoughts regardless. You have time in that space to get the thoughts.
if
know.
if I
Unless you fail, then you don't get the thoughts. But regardless, you'll still get the thoughts if you succeed. Even if she knows, you'll still get them.
yeah, but then she'll be pissed.
She's gonna be
What
pissed
does
all
it
the way.
achieve by getting the thoughts? That's my question.
If they're planning to backstab us later,
I mean, we're planning to do the same thing. I thought.
Oh,
Are we?
no.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
think
trying to
we
get my
are.
40% and go at this point.
Mateo is planning stuff that.
I mean,
So can we like get our 40% and go then?
We will need to tally everything up.
We ain't got that kind of time. I appreciate
What
that
do you
Cerberus, lives forever and doesn't have a time schedule, but we do.
This will take 8 hours.
In 8 hours, we could be at the next mission.
Then go now, and I will take the rest of the loot. But if you're not willing to stay, you take what is in your pockets and you leave. I see you've already taken this room. She looks at all the empty chests.
No, they
Well,
were like this.
Yeah, I didn't really grab much. Sorry.
Lady, question for you. I'm all the way back here. I'm not getting in that room.
She just hears a voice echoing from the other room. Is someone talking?
I want to point out that, you know,
I cannot hear them. Can you get them in the what? She kind of motions to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna put a hand out to let the owlbear sniff my hand.
Hazel, this is your opportunity to do whatever you want. So I was wondering if, you know, like maybe you guys should go find a different room, and then, you know, we'll see if who races there faster.
What?
Why don't we make this a friendly competition? Let's see who rates rooms faster.
Oh, raid. I didn't understand that word the first time.
We'll see who's the better competent magistrate, you know, people.
It is a fight your stupid friend wants?
Not like a fist fight.
Just, a race.
So I fight with swords? What?
Let's
A
just
gamble.
let's just do our normal deal. Let's just for 8 hours we'll split everything up in here.
This is not a skill shot games.
Yeah, we lost that member. It's fine.
Oh.
Let us begin our tally, friends.
The lady on the back of the owl bear looks down at Deianira, and she kind of like puffs out her chest and like flexes and makes like a mean face, and then like gestures down to the owl bear.
Can I read her surface thoughts?
Sure. In that specific moment, she's trying to tell Deianira to like act tough.
Oh. She can't tell Daenerys anything in her head.
Nope. She's motioning at me to act tough, like
Yeah.
towards the owlbear.
Towards the owl bear, yeah.
I'm just gonna step forward and like put both hands on both sides of his face and like grab it and make it look at me.
You could see there is a moment where there's like shock in its eyes, and then it kind of like it stares deeply into your eyes. It sees that you're unwavering, and then it nuzzles the back of your hand.
I am sitting and I am cuddling the shit out of a goddamn owlbear.
Your friends speak Kale? Or are they mutes?
Not the tin can. And you could
What?
see as the robot kind of its head just and looks at Gale.
Is there any thoughts in the robot head?
You get primary functions. Guard.
Okay. Okay.
It is in guard
Guard.
mode right now.
Guard. Okay.
Defensive
Interesting.
position, essentially.
Interesting.
You
Hazel,
can
have you
see
communicated
actually
this to us?
you actually get something very interesting inside this thing's brain, as it is sentient. You can see it look at each person, and it looks at Evelyn and it says threat level, blah 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 blah, and then it looks at everyone else, blah 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 blah, and it lists like threat levels for everyone.
Who's the lowest threat level?
Safia.
The lowest perceived threat level in the room is Safia.
That's gnome racist.
What is-
No,
What is
racist.
who is the highest?
Danyara?
You notice that it doesn't scan its own people, but it's Deianira. And it seems to be focusing specifically on Deianira, but
Hazel, have you communicated this to us?
actually,
I could.
It doesn't seem to view it seems to view Deianira as a threat, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to be viewing it with the same kind of hostility as it does the rest of the room.
Hmm. Interesting.
What's my threat level?
You don't know.
Yeah.
What's the orc thinking?
She's thinking that he wants his tobacco back.
Backy.
He's thinking about wanting to learn a new spell.
Oh, he's a warlock? Ugh.
No, I think he's a wizard. He has a book. I mean, I guess warlocks can have books too if they have Back to the Tome, but
Fair enough.
Hazel doesn't know that.
And Daniela is dumping out more than week-old hedgehog treats that she got at the pet store, and realizes she doesn't have food to give the owlbear, and is looking dejected.
You don't have rations?
She hands you a fish to give to him. A rotting, stinky fish that they found in the cafeteria.
Immediately takes a few steps back and tosses it to the owlbear to see if it will leap
Oh,
for
it goes crazy. It looks so interested. You can see Kale on the opposite side. Both of the girls laugh again.
Perhaps the
He
first
likes
time
them
you've seen
stinky. The lady on the back of the owlbear says.
Me too. It's the first time perhaps the group has seen Nira's smile. And you can see that, while she has enlarged canines, thanks to vampirism, her insides, her front teeth are all also sharpened to points.
Creepy little thing.
Yeah. Terrifying.
All right, so a tally of items is it going to commence, right?
Seems
I
that
think so.
way.
Should we put all the items we got back in the chest to have that tally?
Hang on, I'm gonna make your guys' lives a little bit easier.
There's a staircase? Oh. Going back downstairs.
I put a staircase all the way to the end. If you guys want to explore further. Would you guys like to try and do anything shady?
Yes.
I would.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Kale and the rest of the group begin to do a tally of the entire place.
Since
Instead of me doing anything shady, can I do my best to prevent Laurel from doing anything stupid?
Sure.
God fucking Lord, Jesus.
Hazel is willing to do something stupid, but maybe not Laurel level stupid. Laurel's go big or go home, and she doesn't want to go home right now, so...
How do you draw on the board?
Hold Q.
While they're doing the tally, Matea's gonna try and talk to Kale.
Sure. You can
Just-
go up to this room.
Trying to get the general sense for what Severus has told them about our group.
What is it that you want to know?
I'm just, we worked for Severus for...
Oh, I know.
I just want to know what he's saying about us, Limit the bad PR, There's my selfish interests. That's it.
Well, he, like the most of the magistrate, think that you are relatively untrustworthy. Not out of malice, but out of ignorance. Hubris.
Has Hazel communicated to any of us the thoughts
Whatever.
that you read?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that will make it reasonable for me to say what I'm about to say. You think we're pretty pathetic yourself. Why?
Do you want to find out?
I'd be willing to learn. Man can always get better.
You can see that Kale kind of looks at the guy whose name is Torin.
Oh, that's literally his name.
You see what I said?
Yeah.
My friend here could turn you to a pile of dust. You are nothing compared to us.
Friend, if I got the jump on you, your friend would be a pile of dust. Not a threat, but
Warning.
Care to put a wager on that, friend?
I'd be down to go head to head with you in a friendly match, but I don't think, like I said in the other room, I don't know if you were there, but all that would be gained is spilling magistrate blood.
If you want a fist fight, you should try T1.
Oh,
You can see Kale laughs. Yeah, I'd actually like to see that. That would be funny.
yeah, this would be pretty funny for y'all, because I have probably the strength of an infant, but pretty damn good with a bow.
We think you're pathetic.
Hey, not everybody here can have rippling muscles and, a six-pack of abs. Some people's skills are up in the brain and in the fingers. Magic fingers.
Everyone knows who you are, Mateo.
That's a shame. You saying you're the perfect child, Kale? You're probably some, military brat moving around a bunch. Have to prove your worth, Usual
Something
shit.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Not everybody can be read like a book, Kale.
At least
You have.
go in the Amethyst Keep.
At least you can go to the Amethyst Key. Cool. You can perpetuate this never-ending war and work for the biggest dickhead in all of Laurel.
The war is over.
This one is. Wait until he starts the next one with who's the fuck's next? The fucking Deep Gnomes?
There will be no war.
Did I get that in writing?
Where did y'all go?
They're like up, I think, right?
Take the ladder, come here.
There's a ladder?
All the way
In the main room?
up.
Go back to the chest room.
There's a staircase in the chest room that takes you all the way up.
I'm gonna keep
I just
pinging
put a
until you get here.
teleporter.
Oh, it is laggy up here. What the hell?
I'm fine.
Okay, I think it was just loading really. No, every time. Hang on. What the hell?
Sorry, I don't mean to be stealing all the conversation, y'all.
No, it's fine. We're about
No,
to
you're
wrap
fine.
up here soon.
You're fine.
Mira's with an owlbear.
I wanted to roast the fuck out of this bitch, but I couldn't find where you guys were, so.
Do it.
Imagine
Top off.
we get combat.
I'm begging.
Yeah, sorry for avoiding combat, y'all. I know it's very un-Aaron-like, but I couldn't justify the combat.
There's still time.
I don't trust that they're not gonna try to start shit still, so.
Oh, you guys can find rooms we don't find. That's cool.
And that's where we end tonight's session.
I was just telling your friend how disposable he was.
I mean,
Mateo, yeah, of all of us, definitely the most.
He seems to think otherwise.
He's real good if you don't know he's there.
Do you think he could take Torin in a fist fight?
Fist fight? He's got a fancy belt, probably. The guy looks like a spellcaster. I know I could.
Do you think you could take me in a fist fight, boy?
This is Kale asking.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a quick glance up and down. Yeah, I think the only one who can beat me in a fist fight's Terran. I mean,
Torin.
No, not
Terran.
Torin. Sorry, this one, The Rock.
A little friendly competition,
the
then.
I am the
She pulls up a crate. Like she wants to arm wrestle you.
You want an arm wrestle? Sure.
Well, wait a damn minute. What are we wrestling for?
Another percent.
50-50 if I win, 60-40 if you win.
Done.
Can Hazel cast Bless, or would that be really obvious?
You can try.
Is this a strength check?
This is gonna be a strength-based check, yeah.
Or right as we're
This is
about
gonna
to...
be actually, this is gonna be athletics.
So,
Both just...
The
Oh,
way
go ahead, sir.
the way rage works, would I have advantage on athletics or only...
And if
Your
I
strength.
win, what do I get?
You
70-30? You were very quick to bet 60-40 the other direction. Can't you put your money
No,
where
no,
your
no.
mouth is?
I was saying that if we win, it's 50-50. And that if you win, it stays 60-40.
Then what would I have to gain?
Bragging rights?
Well, you're gonna lose, so it didn't really matter what you would have gotten.
Oh, you
I'll
think
give
so?
you this real fancy dagger, and I pull out an unidentified dagger that I have. I don't know what it does.
That is not a very good deal. This is what you say, 10% either direction. She holds her hand out.
Can Hazel try to cast
Put your money
Bless?
where the queen's mouth is. No
If,
matter.
go
Okay,
ahead.
I just want to clarify real quick before I agree to this or not.
yes. If you rage, you will have advantage on athletics.
Okay, I will do this. I will agree then.
Um,
And right as we say go on the arm wrestling, I will rage to make my athletics check have advantage.
If you win, we'll tell you the secret of Solara.
What
All
secret
right.
is that?
Let's do it.
I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm not actually planning on telling her.
You're not there. You're down here with me.
Me?
No, Laurel.
Ooh.
Oh, she's got a
No,
higher
plus-
strength than you.
Wait, this person has a 24.
Got a better
Oh,
belt than
right.
you. Got a better belt than you.
She slams your fist into the table.
Now, I had said I wanted to cast Bless before we started all this.
She has a 24 strength.
That's cringe, but okay.
Yeah.
What do you say, double or nothing?
No, I'm okay. I realized that your boss has given you a much better belt than he gave me.
I do my job.
Yeah, not if I have anything to say about it. One day you won't. You
Do
do
it.
not want me to attack her right now. You guys are
She's
stupid.
still
Shut up. You
got
don't
your
want
hand
that.
clenched in
Me?
hers.
Me and Nira are in a prime position to have some fun.
And she just kind of lets your hand go.
And as she does, a reckless attack with my great sword.
Seriously?
And that
I'm
is
just
where
kidding,
we
I'm just
will
kidding.
end our tonight's session. No.
Oh
Wait,
my
are you
God.
actually?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
Damn
fucking
it.
hate you. God damn
I
it.
really want to fight. I want to get in a fight so bad.
No!
Like I do as a player, but Hazel started one. But I really fucking want to
Fine.
try out my
I'll
new
do it
shit.
then. I'll do it then. We'll pick up next time with me
We'll
as she
pick
lets
up
go of my
next
hand.
time with
A
this.
big old great sword swings across the side of her head.
Oh my god, Nira. Days, we're gonna have some fun
Can't
down here.
believe you're gonna let your ego make this fight happen because you lost a fucking. Because you didn't think she had a 24.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, most people don't assume that the person they're gonna go against in arm wrestling has an impossible to reach score.
She's wearing a set of Magitech armor.
Are we really about to do this? Jesus fuck.
Well,
We'll
not for another
find
week.
out next time on Lunaria, Land of Languish. Recording over.